Hi guys, welcome to the Falcons Champions Trophy Premier Edition, match number 7 from Sulabiya ground. Today the game is between Artech CC and Kuwait Swedish, and Kuwait Swedish have won the toss and elected to bowl first. And we have seen how aggressive both batters were for Artech CC earlier on, but ended up losing the wicket. It was Shankara Vathapan who faced 6 balls, scored
Yeah,
13 runs, ended up losing the wicket, and it was Clinton Anto. He took some time, but he was also trying to be aggressive. Ended up getting a boundary six as well, but he also lost his wicket earlier on. It has to do with Kuwait Swedish bowling attack, I would say. They've got pretty lot of spinners who can take wickets very easily. So many bowling. I think almost every bowler is capable of taking wickets, especially it is Ilyas Ahmad and Manjula Parsan who can take wickets, and it was also Nimesh Rhythmika. So
yeah.
all these. Nimesh has come into a second over, even though he has given a boundary there. He is capable of taking wickets. We saw him take wicket in his very first over. So I think these guys, even though they have scored
Ritesh,
38 runs,
sorry to interrupt you there. We have a
yeah,
message from our dear friend
Swaggy Singh.
Swaggy Singh from yesterday. He's just told us Kuwait Swedish won the toss and they ended up bowling as well. So, just as he predicted, they have won the toss and they've decided to bowl.
Yeah,
Congratulations there, Swaggy. You got the prediction spot on there.
come on, give us your predictions for today's in the first innings, maybe Swaggy, if you have any. And when do you think the next wicket might be coming? What are your predictions on that, please?
Yeah, it's really nice to see that you're back in your role there, Swaggy, getting your predictions correct. Congratulations on that. Do let us know if you have any more predictions as well. Again, a very interesting game today, Kritesh, obviously between Kuwait Swedish and Artech CC. Both of
Yeah.
these teams are really good. We've covered a few of these games as well in their group.
Yes.
We haven't seen them play against each other yet. It's really nice to see that we're able to do that as well. But we'll have to
Yeah.
just wait and see how it goes.
But even though Artec CC they have been batting so far so good,
Yeah.
they reached almost 44 mark, and we have been talking that if they get to somewhere closer to 50 run mark in this particular stadium, it might be easy for them to get to like 170 mark or even 160 plus mark, and they are doing that very well. They've lost the wicket. It is a minus on their side, but you can see even though the runs are coming, the percentage wise Artec CC are still 18, which shows how good Kuwait Swedish are. They've got the better batting lineup as well. They've also got better bowling. They're capable of taking wickets. But I one thing which is pretty difficult for Artex CC today, it would be that they need to end up with a score somewhere close to 180 in order for them to be back in the game, or else it is going to be an easy chase from Kuwait Swedish guys. Definitely. It is Nimesh coming to bowl his final delivery. It is an aerial shot attempted. No fielder there. Goes for a boundary. Easy boundary. So there we go, guys. End of foul play. Oh, it's not a boundary. He somehow stopped with his foot just before the line. Great save from the fielder there. How we were talking about that how fielders should not use their foot in order to save the boundaries. They end up getting injuries, but it was a good thinking process from fielder.
Yeah.
Somehow he managed to stop it just before the boundary, saving almost 2 runs for Kuwait Swedish. And Artex is the end of power play. The score is 48 for 2, and Nimesh 2 runs after facing 3 balls. Madan having faced 14 balls, he is the one being a little aggressive. Taken on Nimesh, one of the best bowlers, scored 20 runs so far. Current run rate is almost 8 guys. The way they are playing, we are predicting them to score somewhere closer to maybe 140 plus 147, 148, I would say. So Swaggy's prediction is third wicket before 70th run. So let's hope that comes true. There we go. Yasin bowling. It is the spinner. They're heavily relying on spinners today, Gokul.
Yeah.
They're trying to take as many wickets as
I think
possible.
that's smart. I agree with it. His first prediction is that 3 wickets before 70.
Yeah.
So basically, he's expecting another wicket in the next 22 runs. Do you think they'll be able to score 22 runs now with the spinners bowling before they get to the 10th
I think
over?
to get to that 20
Yeah,
run mark, it might take a bit longer
yeah.
time for them,
I
I
think
would say.
definitely at least three
It
overs
it
from now, just because of
especially
how much
from yeah,
quality is there.
especially from Nimesh, he's a bit struggling today. So maybe from him it might take a bit longer. Whereas Madan, he has been aggressive. So coming out of power play, we might expect some more intent from him. I think so.
Yeah,
We just
definitely.
only thing we need to look out is for Nimesh. He is struggling, and if the wicket
Yeah.
is coming, it might be Nimesh's wicket, I would say.
I agree with you on that, Kritesh. I think
Yeah.
definitely Madan is a really good batsman. We have looked at his
Hmm.
stats as well.
Yeah.
Probably one of the more experienced batsmen in this Arctic CC team. Uncanny shot from there, a bit elevated, but ends up just getting
Hmm.
hit for a second. Sorry, for a single there.
Yeah.
Not the most ideal scenario for him.
Definitely, Gokul. Madan Kumar, he has not a great experience, whether he has played only 56 innings, 128 being his highest total, averaging about 48 runs. After playing 41 games, and if you're averaging about 48 runs, that clearly shows that he is capable of scoring runs. And maybe if he came into the crease, I would be telling that he is in for higher 20s,
Yeah.
maybe 26, 27, in that range, I would
Yeah,
say.
definitely. I feel like Nimish also probably just wants to get settled in now. They don't want to lose any more wickets. They've got a decent amount of runs on the board so far, obviously in the power play. But the important thing for them now is to not lose any more wickets
Yeah.
in this post power play period, especially till the 12th over mark. We have seen quite a lot of times when teams don't lose wickets in the power play, sorry, in this post power play period, they end up
Yeah.
going on and scoring quite a lot of runs. They end up scoring from time to time around that 180 mark as well, just because
Yeah.
they have the ability to bring on power hitters on the later half of the innings. I think they should be targeting at least around 155, 160
Yeah.
from where they are now if they want to be at a good position later on in the game. So I think 155, 160 is a minimum for them. Anything
Yeah.
more than that, probably a bonus.
Definitely. I don't think 150, maybe even when they score 150, it might be pretty difficult for them to defend against Kuwait Swedish, I would
Yeah,
say, because Kuwait Swedish, obviously, they've got better batting lineup and they can easily score 150 within maybe 16 over mark, I would say. So, in order for you to defend that score, if you end up somewhere at 150, then you need to take wickets earlier on. You need to bring all the good bowlers, all the best bowlers you have during the power play, try taking wickets. But even if you take wickets, I don't think it is possible against Kuwait Swedish.
yeah,
They have got good batters still deep, so it might be difficult for you. It is Manjula coming into bowling attack. Obviously, he is the man who has taken highest number of wickets so far. Manjula person. In the three games they have played, he has taken about 6 wickets. So maybe we might expect some more wickets from him today.
yeah, definitely. I feel like he is their main wicket output in this team, and obviously they rely quite heavily on him to get the breakthrough. So
Yeah,
hopefully, for
as we
their
speak,
sake,
we have prediction from Swaggy Singh. He says, I think wicket coming this over. Maybe he also knows that Manjula is the man who is capable of taking wickets and leading wicket taker.
yeah.
He is the leading wicket for the team. So that clearly shows he is capable of taking wickets. The way how Nimesh has been struggling so far, and he is on strike.
Yeah.
So
Swaggy
it
says he's
is.
expecting a wicket next over. Kritesh, are
Yeah.
you also expecting a wicket next over? Because
No,
I
I think
personally
he
was
told
thinking,
we get this over with Manjula coming into bowling attack.
oh, this
So
over, apologies.
yeah, this over. I think because he is the leading wicket taker, right? So you
Hmm.
might be expecting wickets from him. And there's also, oh sorry, Nimesh facing the delivery. He has been struggling so far. Obviously, if the wicket is coming from Manjula, it is going to be Nimesh's wicket, I would think.
Yeah, I can definitely see Nimesh getting out in this situation because obviously
Mhm.
Madan's going at a pretty healthy strike rate, so he probably doesn't want to really make any drastic changes to the way he plays the rest of this innings, at least for the next few overs. And Manjula, obviously, left arm spin. Again, there's an appeal there. I don't know if the keeper realized, but it was almost impacting outside leg stump. With the way
Yeah.
the guard was taken from Nimesh. It's going to be leg buys, I think. Yeah, it has been signaled as leg buys by the umpire, but not the best attempted shot from Nimesh. and sorry, from Madan, and then not the best
Yeah.
appeal from the wicketkeeper. He was very excited there, but there was no real opportunity for a wicket, if I'm being honest. So a bit
Good
disappointed.
chance. They could have taken it, but
Yeah, it's a
it's like a
big
good
shot
effort.
attempted, but the fielder ends up dropping the catch. It was a sitter. He ended up getting there comfortably. It's going to be a couple of runs, and it could have been Nimish's wicket. We did call it, guys. There you go,
Yeah.
Swaggy. You called it that there's potentially a wicket this over, and that was the chance. Manjula's not going to be happy with his fielder there because that was a pretty easy catch. That ended up getting dropped. Unfortunately, they probably expect a little bit better from them, don't they?
Definitely, they need to take wickets, as Swaggy mentioned, and I also predicted that if the wicket is coming, it is going to be from Manjula. I think especially this over, him going against one of the best bats and the other one who has been struggling. Nimesh is struggling, and he would try to score some runs, which might end up in which way he might end up losing wicket. On the other hand, he is looking confident. I think that might be a wicket. Might be a wicket, Gokul. As we speak, there might be a wicket, guys. I told you, Nimesh is struggling and he might try to score runs,
Yeah.
and that is what will make him lose his wicket, and we get his wicket. Manjula taking the wicket in the last delivery of his over, for very first over. Good spell from Manjula. Only 4 runs given, took a wicket as well. And I told you guys, if there is a wicket, it is going to be Nimesh's wicket. There we go. We get our predictions right. He struggles little bit. He tried to bring his leg back, but the balance on the front foot was not great. He ended up lifting his
Yeah.
rear foot and ended up losing his wicket. Good stumping from the
There you
wicketkeeper.
go, Swaggy.
Great bowling from Manjula.
Swaggy, that was a wicket.
Swag. That was the wicket in the last ball,
So
Swaggy.
your
Your
prediction
predictions
has
are
come
coming
true.
true today. Yeah, your
He's on a
prediction is
roll
coming
today.
true.
He's seen it
Yeah.
yesterday and he's realized, you know what, I need to lock in. I need to get some predictions correct, and he's got a couple of predictions correct already. So he looks
Yeah.
like he's on a roll today as well.
Good Swaggy today. Your predictions are coming right. It does
Congratulations.
Ria's.
What do you think
Ria's
that
coming
does
in
for
the bowling.
the innings runs, Kritesh? I think maybe about 145 is what I'm looking at now after that wicket. Again, they still have their
Because
main batsman Madan there. So I think that even if you are struggling, just having somebody like Madan probably gives you a
Yeah.
little bit more likelihood of getting to that 145 mark.
Definitely,
I think
Gokul.
they're
But
going to
the
struggle.
other thing which I would like, what I would love to consider is that they've got Ilyas Ahmed, who is another leading wicket taker and very economical bowler. He has got 2 more overs left, and it is going to be, sorry, Manjula coming up with
White
three
ball.
more overs.
Yeah, so
So
Swaggy says
it is going to
150
be.
to 155. Yeah, I agree with you on that, Swaggy. I feel like I probably would have had my mind somewhere there as well. Sheldon asks, is Cricket Launch new? Does this have all sports or only cricket for international slash domestic? So just to answer your question there, Sheldon, we are new. We've only been functional for about a month or so. As of right now, we've covered competitions mainly in the Middle East region. We had the Abu Dhabi D10. We had a tournament in Sharjah. Now we're covering the Kuwaiti Falcons Champions Trophy, all the 3 divisions, Premier Gold and Silver Cups. And then we're also now covering international cricket in the form of the West African T20. So that's something that we've just started covering as the tournament has begun a few days ago. So we're adding more tournaments to our stream service. We are new, but we are basically trying to give people the opportunity to watch cricket for free without having to pay any money. So if you want to watch cricket on our website for free, you can click on the link that I'm entering in the chat, and then you'll be able to watch all of the games, all of the tournaments that we cover live in HD, and you don't have to make any accounts or anything either. So it's free to watch and free to use, and there's no ads. And it's also the fastest stream in the world for all of the tournaments that we cover. So any tournament that you're watching there on the website, it'll be the fastest in the world. Thank you, Sheldon. Hope you guys are enjoying the cricket on the website and also enjoying the commentary on YouTube as well. Devan says, how strong
Yeah.
is the middle order and tail end batting? Do we see some extraordinary hitting towards the end in case of early wickets? I think definitely both of these teams today, Artech, CC and Kuwait Swedish, have a lot of depth in their batting. They have players who can come and change the games almost single-handedly. So that's something that you guys need to keep in mind if you're predicting the innings runs. Obviously, they're struggling a bit now, 61 for 3. They got off to a decent start in the power play, but they definitely have players who can come and change, the way they score towards the end of the game. Is there any specific names, in your mind, Kritesh? Because there's definitely in my mind a few players.
For Artech CC to come back in the tail enders. I don't think the tail ender is the
Yeah, but
tail
they
end
still
of
have a
this team is
solid
that.
middle order, don't they?
Yeah, they definitely have a solid middle order. So in case if they lose few more wickets, maybe let's say 3 wickets, then it is going to be very
Yeah.
difficult for them. So one of the best bats they've got is Clinto Anto. I think he lost his wicket earlier on, and it is going to be Nimesh Latif who lost his wicket earlier on. So all the best bats they've got. Shankar Varthapan,
Yeah.
they lost his wicket as well.
They
He
still
is
have
another
Madan
leading
though.
wicket. They've got Madan. They've also got Naveen Raj, who is capable of scoring runs.
Yeah.
And if the runs are coming, it might be from Naveen Raj, Shreyas Khan, Ansal Nazir, Rajesh Krishnan. These are the batsmen who are capable of scoring runs for Artech CC. So maybe we are looking at 3 more wickets, and if they lose 3 more wickets, it might be a bit difficult for them, I
Yeah,
would say.
definitely. I
As we
think
speak, that is another massive six from Artech CC batter, and it is from Madan.
Madan.
This is why
I think the
you
Madan
can't
wicket is probably the most important wicket of the
important wicket
game,
as of now.
not
Yeah,
this team, the game, just because of how much they depend on him, to get to that 150, 160 mark from this point.
yeah.
Vikram says, chat, is this real, the game? Yes, this game is real. It's happening live from the Sulabiya ground in Kuwait, Vikram. So if you want to watch this game live, just click on the link in the chat. And you'll be taken to cricketlaunch.tv where you can watch this game live in HD, and it's obviously free of cost as well, so you feel free to do so. Again, I think I did answer the text from Sheldon there where he said, very nice, thank you, Sheldon.
Yeah,
Thank you for the
Sheldon.
encouragement on the commentary as well. Hope you're having a really good start to your week. Swaggy says, I think next over run is over 8. Yeah, I think definitely. I think especially if this is a single, which I think it is. I think definitely
And
over 8.
if Madan stays,
Yeah.
then it is going to be over
If
it. And
Madan
if it
faces
is
more
going
than
to
3
be
balls, I
Rajesh,
feel like it's going to be more than 8.
yeah,
He just
definitely,
loves
definitely.
taking the ball.
We might be expecting a boundary as well.
Yeah, definitely. I can definitely see it go over 8. I actually might even say over 9 with Madan on
Yeah,
strike now, just because of how destructive he is when he's batting to almost part-time bowlers. You probably want to keep your premier left-arm spin option like Manjula in this over now. I think that probably reduces the likelihood of them scoring 8 or 9 runs. Just because of how effective he is at drawing aggressive shots from batsmen. Potential wicket as well on the card now, because Madan's going to probably want to take him on in this over. If Madan is smart, I think he's just going to try to rotate strike and not take
yeah,
any risks when Manjula's bowling. So we'll have to
yeah,
just wait and see how that goes about. But good start from Madan, getting boundaries. Again, he attempts a shot there, but he doesn't really get any timing on it. So it's just going to be a single. I think Anon said AI stream. I think he's referring to a couple of days ago. If you remember, Kritesh, somebody came
yeah.
into our chat and asked if we were AI generated, because they just couldn't believe that
That
we
we
were
were doing
covering so
coming
many
2
games
games.
over the course of, I think we did 6 games over the course of 3 days. So he wasn't able to believe that we were able to commentate for so many
So many games,
games.
yes.
But I wish we were AI generated. We are not. But we are happy to give you guys our insights. So keep
Definitely.
your questions coming, guys. Obviously, Devansh asked the question about the players and the quality there, and
How the
Swaggy has
ball
asked us about this over. So far, 2 balls, only the
And it
single
is
run.
Swaggy for your prediction. It was Rajesh who came into strike after the second delivery. So more than 8 runs, it might be a bit difficult.
Yeah,
So let's just see. And you also need to consider that it is Manjula bowling,
yeah,
one of the danger man, very economical, wicket taker. So against him, over 8 runs is going to be a bit difficult, I would say. Even if it is Madan facing, it might be difficult for them to score over 8 runs.
yeah,
Maybe next over, if you tell us that more than 8 runs, then we might agree to that. But this over against Manjula, it might be really difficult,
yeah.
even if it is Madan facing it. There we go. 4th delivery from Manjula to Madan. Just another single, guys. Run out opportunity. Wicket keeper unable to collect the ball. Ends
So I
up
think this is the
hitting the
problem,
stumps with his
though.
hands. Yeah.
They're trying to be a little bit too cautious with Manjula, and the runs not coming through. So I would have agreed with you pre-over their Swaggy. But the only problem is when you have somebody like Manjula, nobody wants to take risks when batting, especially when they've lost 3 wickets already. And I think that's the reason why we haven't seen a big over. But if it was maybe 1 wicket or 2 wickets down, it potentially could have seen Nimesh or Madan going after Manjula. But just because they know
Yeah,
that they can't afford any more wickets,
definitely. If as Gokul mentioned, if it was Nimesh on strike or as we speak, I think there might be a wicket. It is an aerial shot taken, but fortunately there is no fielder
yeah,
there.
Rajesh
Ends
lucky
up
to
in a
survive
safe
there.
space. Ends up in a safe space. As Gokul mentioned, if it was Shankar, Varthapan, or Clinto or Nimesh, if these wicket did not fall earlier on, and if
Yeah.
they were maybe down to like 1 wicket, then obviously they might be going against Manjula as well because they know they need to score as many runs as possible against this, especially against this Kuwait Swedish, in order for them to somehow defend the score comfortably. But losing 3 wickets, especially all of your top batters, might be very difficult for them to
Where
go
do you see
against
the
them.
innings line now, Kritesh? I feel like it's
Slowly,
still
slowly it is
roughly
coming
around
down,
that
Gokul.
150, 155 mark because Madan
I
still got
don't
two
think
overs after this, doesn't he?
I don't think 150 might be possible. I'm thinking maybe closer to high 140, maybe 148 or
Yeah,
149 is my prediction. Because if they get this Madan's wicket
yeah.
somehow, Gokul, we need to consider Ilyas Ahmad have got 2 more overs left, and Manjula also has got 2 more overs left.
Mm.
So these are the danger mans. They are capable of taking wickets, and if they end up taking Madan's wicket, then it might be very crucial, and the scoring intent
But you
might
forget,
come down
Kritesh, our
drastically.
man Swaggy is on a roll today and he's predicted 150 to 155. So
So
we'll
maybe,
have to
yeah.
see who's correct today. Obviously, Swaggy he's on a roll today, guys. If you aren't aware already, he's got two predictions coming true. He says before 100, one more wicket coming soon. So I think
That is his prediction.
yeah,
So let's
I
see
can
if
definitely see that. That's
that
how it
another
went
prediction comes true. I'll just listen whatever you're saying in the
down.
chat, Swaggy, because all your predictions so far, a wicket before 70 run mark, you got it right. A wicket this over, you got it right. The only thing you did not get right is 8 runs in the previous
Yeah,
over. Maybe he didn't know that it was Manjula
that is
who
true.
might be coming into attack. That's why that made him think that they might be scoring more than 8 runs. But other than that, all of your predictions are coming to today, Swaggy. Today it's your day. So it is Riaz coming into attack. Riaz, every time he comes, he gives away some extras. That is what something you need to control. Obviously, it is not as worse as yesterday, guys. Yesterday, if you were someone who joined us for this Falcons Champions Trophy, you
Yeah,
would have seen almost 30 plus extras in the first innings alone. So altogether in the match, if you consider, it might be more than 40 extras, and if you also include overthrows, it might go more than 60 runs. Yesterday, so many extras, so many overthrows, so many
yeah.
misfielding, so many funny batting styles. So, the, because in that over they
They play
play
slow.
slow.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
agree.
definitely, Swaggy. Against Manjula, they don't want to take any risks because if they take, he will take their wicket. So
Yeah,
they are very
definitely.
careful against Manjula, especially this Madan, because I think he wants to get to that 50 over mark, 50
Mm.
run mark, and he's trying to play very safe. He shows some intent because he knows he has to go against these paces in order to score some runs.
Yeah.
He is trying. We can see that there is some intent, but unfortunately, he's unable to get the boundary there. Ends up getting just a single. So three balls so far in this over, only 2 runs, guys. One coming from extra there. Cricket bit of our life. So I guessing who will win? I think almost everybody knows it is Kuwait Swedish who are capable of winning today. Maybe if you have any prediction, guys, please let us know in the chat section. We'll see if you get it right or not. They go another shot around. I think they go for 2 runs. Good running between the wicket, guys. I think they're trying to compensate for the dot balls and they need to push for 2 runs. If not, their total is going to be very low. After 10 overs, if you're still somewhere in the 70 to 80 mark,
Yeah.
getting to 160 might be a bit difficult because they don't have any wickets as well. So they need to push harder, not taking any risky shots, but they would try to go for like risky runs or maybe try pushing for the second run, as many second run possible if they take. That might boost your confidence. Good bowling again from Riaz. It is Rajesh facing the delivery, unable to make anything out of it. Swaggy, my winning predictions after first innings. So maybe Swaggy is waiting for first innings to get over in order to give the win predictions. Come on, so you can give it right now. It's okay. You know them very well. All your predictions are coming right, even from before toss. Yesterday you predicted the toss and it came right. So
Exactly. So he's the man. He's the main man for all things
So he is
Falcons
asking,
championship related.
don't you think now give one over to Ilyas? I definitely think they should think about that because if they give one over to Ilyas and if it is Manjula bowling from the other end, it is going to put so much pressure on, especially on Madan, who is the one scoring runs. Rajesh, obviously, he is struggling a little bit. You would not be expecting some runs from him, but against Madan, you would want to take the wicket somehow. So, in order to take the wicket, you need to bring in Ilyas, and from the other end, you would love to bring Manjula to bowl. So, if they do back to back wickets, we might expect very earlier Swaggy. That is my prediction. I think it is. I don't think it
I
is
think
Manjula
no, I
coming
think
into
it is
attack.
Manjula coming back into the attack. We'll have to just wait to confirm that, but it does look like it is Manjula
It is
who's
Manjula
coming
coming
back
into
in.
attack, guys.
Announces they should not score 140 plus. Kuwait Swedish will win today. Yeah, I think if they don't score 140 plus, it probably will be a guaranteed win for Kuwait Swedish because they are a good batting unit as well. Unless there's a massive collapse from their end, which again is possible.
Yeah.
I don't see them losing this game. That's why it's so important for Arctic CC to get to that 150, maybe even 160, 170 mark if they
Yeah.
want to give themselves a really good shot at defending this, game, defending this target. It's just please for my
Kuwait
bad.
Swedish in the yeah, I think he is backing with all the savings he has on Kuwait Swedish today.
Yeah,
Maybe you might win today because Kuwait Swedish, having played 3 games so far, they won all 3 games. Whereas Artech CC, they've played 3 games but have won only 1 game. As you speak, there is a huge shot attempted. Might be a wicket. Good save, but he couldn't take the wicket. Good juggling, good
the
volleyball
volleyball
skills in
skills
the
are out, guys. Everything that he attempted somehow ended up being something contrary to what he would have wanted. He attempted a catch
yeah.
3 times there, but had to basically push it back in to save it from going for a six. He'll
Yeah.
probably think he's just happy that he didn't give away 6 runs because Manjula would have had his head for dropping the catch and then giving away
Yeah.
6 runs. But it's going to be another single for them to get to that 80 run mark. Swaggy, definitely, that could have been another prediction coming true. He did say,
But
Kritesh, if you remember,
unfortunately,
another
yeah.
wicket before they score 100. So
Definitely,
another
definitely.
Swaggy prediction almost coming true there, guys. Swaggy is on a
We
form.
still have time, Swaggy. They have only 80 runs and
Yeah,
they've
20 more
still
runs
got
to get.
20 more runs.
Yeah,
For
for
the
sure.
20 more runs, they might take another 2 or 3 overs. I think easily 3 overs by the looks of it. And within that, we might expect a wicket. As that is a wicket, guys. That is a wicket. As we speak, Swaggy, it is Manjula
And
delivering
that's the
wickets back to
main
back.
batsman as well, Kritesh. If you notice, that was
Manjula.
Madan, 38
Madan
runs.
gone.
He's their leading scorer. He's probably one of their best batsmen, and they've lost him at a key interval in this game, 80 for 4 now in
Yeah.
11.4. How are they going to react in the second half of this innings?
I think, as I mentioned, Gokul, after Madan's wicket, their intent will definitely come down drastically. And now, if you're asking me about the innings, I don't think one high 140 is possible. But I still think in that 140 ballpark, maybe low 140s, 141, 142 is where we
Yeah.
might be looking at right now. I think it might even go below that if the other player. It is Shiraz coming into attack, guys. Shiraz, let me see what he has done so far in this competition. S- Uh, Shiraz.
There we go. We have
Yeah.
Swaggy saying house to Josh. Pyro saying Swaggy called it. A lot of love today for Swaggy. He's getting all of
Yeah,
his predictions correct, and the chat is absolutely in love with his predictions. So
definitely,
there you go,
definitely.
Swaggy. Yesterday you had an unfortunate day. Your predictions not coming quite true. But today, there we go. You're spot on with all of your predictions. Obviously, bar that one prediction about the over, but I think everybody else got it wrong as well. So it's not really anything that you could have done. There you go. That's what happens. One day you're not getting anything correct, and you feel like everything's going against you, and the next day you're getting everything correct. And they go,
As you like, that could have been another wicket, Gokul, but
feel not able to
out of
quite
reach.
reach to it. Yeah.
Kuwait Swedish runs in what return in the stream. Not quite sure what he mentioned to, but with Shiraz Khan, the new batter in the Greys guys, he is averaging about 29 runs in his career, highest run score being 114. In this competition so far, in the 3 games they have played, he got to play only 2 games, and in one of the game he was very unfortunate performance. He was dug out, and in the other game he scored 20 runs. So maybe I'm expecting him to score at least 13 or 14 from here. That is my run line prediction for Shiraz. And for Rajesh, not quite sure how he has performed, but he has been struggling so far. Only one game he had played, the very first game Artech he played in this competition. He ended up scoring 26 runs of 36 balls. So I'm also expecting another maybe 12 runs because he has been struggling so far. I'm expecting another 12 more runs. That is
Yeah.
20 runs for Rajesh and about maybe 16 runs for Shiraz, guys. This is my prediction for both the batters. And for wicket, I would say within another 20 runs, as Swaggy mentioned, I think maybe within 102 or 101 score, we might be expecting another wicket because we need to consider Manjula has got one more over left.
Yeah.
And after his spell, we might be expecting Ilyas to come into attack. So definitely wickets are coming in. Two new batters in the crease. So the intent is very low. They might take some time to get settled. They would not want to take risks because already having lost 4 wickets. So run scoring is also going to go low, and chances of taking wickets is very high. If Ilyas, no. No wicket till 100. I think Swaggy within 102 or 103, we might be expecting a wicket. That is my prediction. Because both the batters, I think their lines are somewhere closer to 12 and maybe 14. So if you're expecting both the batters to be scoring in that part, the fall off wicket maybe in around maximum, I would say, if they play safe, another 17 runs. So 17 runs is somewhere closer to 101 too. So I'm expecting a wicket in that region, Swaggy. It is Riaz. Riaz, every over he has bowled, very first delivery has been a wide Gokul.
Yeah. But again, I feel like
Fire of the god.
we've seen that quite a lot in the competition, right? The bowlers coming in
Yeah.
first ball of the over, they just don't end up getting their line and length correct, and I feel like that's very dangerous because it's a small ground. It's a batting friendly wicket, especially in the first innings. If you get your line wrong and give a wide ball in the first ball, you're bowling in extra ball and you're giving the batsman an extra opportunity to punish you as well. So that's something that they have to make sure that they don't, continue doing. That should be a trend that they avoid as much as they can. But for life is Riaz fixer party. Again, he's just getting a lot of movement on the ball there.
Yeah.
But for life, it's another boundary from Shiraz. Really good shot through the covers inside out, an aerial shot, but getting the maximum result, getting the ball over the field. And this is what we spoke about. I think it was Devansh who asked the question a while ago about the quality of the batting in this team, and we did say that they do bat really well. The next 3-4 wickets is still really capable batsmen, and we're seeing that now through Shiraz. Taking Riaz on and getting the boundary. He says, I think no more wickets till 110. Yeah, another 20 runs. I feel like, they should be able to get without losing another wicket. Shiraz looks like a top quality batsman as well. So I'm sure he'll be able to, rotate strike relatively easily, taking some of the pressure off of Rajesh as well.
Cricket Bit of Our Life says 150 plus confirmed news. Maybe he knows something which we don't know. Cricket Bit of Our Life, Swaggy's prediction was also 150 plus.
Yeah.
So maybe both of you are in the same ballpark with the predictions for innings today. Let's just see if that comes true. But we have got few better bowling attack as well from Kuwait Swedish. So I'm expecting wickets. You are expecting runs. Let's see what comes true. And as we mentioned, if the run is about 150 plus, it might still be
There you go.
difficult
It's
for them to
another
defend
attempted
it.
lofted shot, and I think it's another boundary. So really positive over for the Artech batsmen. two boundaries coming off it, and that wide ball could still cause them some more trouble. 145 for me, says Anon, and they play safe and reach 150 today, says Swaggy. Better for life, said Anon, said not more than 140, cheater Anon. So I think maybe he realized that his prediction was wrong, and he changed his prediction as well by
Yeah,
the looks of it. So maybe
maybe.
do you agree with him? I think that's probably because we were talking about it, and we said something around 145, maybe
It
even
is because
155.
Annan is backing Kuwait Swedish today, so he doesn't want them to be scoring higher runs today. But you don't have to worry about this Annan because in the three games they've played so far, Kuwait Swedish, they're averaging about 170 runs, almost closer to 170. So which clearly shows they are capable of chasing even if the score is 150 plus.
Yeah.
Only if Artech CC end up scoring more than 170, it might be pretty difficult for Kuwait Swedish to be chasing it. Or else if it is around 150, or even if it is more than 150, somewhere like 160, I think it might be comfortable chase. Definitely, Spike. 165 is clearly not possible. I'm still thinking if 150 will be possible. You guys are telling that 155,
Yeah.
maybe they might get to that mark,
I
but
think
my
Pyro's
prediction is
back at
that.
it with his crazy predictions again, isn't he? I think the reason is because a few days ago, if you remember, Kritesh, he in the West African T20, when we were all expecting 130, including all the guys in the chat, he said 175, and they ended up scoring 176. So I think that's the reason why he's being very positive with his predictions. Let's have a look.
As we
There
speak,
you
that
go.
could have
That's
been a
another
wicket there.
boundary, Kritesh. So ball by ball, three boundaries in the over, and I did tell you that wide is probably going to come and cost them some runs, and this time it
Yeah.
causes them cost them 4 runs. It's the second time where we've seen there's a wide ball earlier in the over coming back to bite the bowler with the extra. So obviously massive over. Again for the Arctic CC batsman, giving a lot of confidence for Shiraz and Rajesh there as well. How happy do you think he's going to be with that, Kritesh?
He is definitely going to be happy Gokul because first few deliveries we
Yeah,
saw him clearly struggle. He scored maybe 2 runs in 4 or 5 deliveries he faced. So it was like a lot of pressure on his shoulder. He wanted some boundaries in order to get that pressure release and for him to get some settled and get maybe gain some confidence as well. Now that he scored few boundaries, they might expect some intent from him because they know in order for them to be defending their score, they
yeah.
need to put up somewhere higher than 150, 160. But now 10 more. Swaggy is waiting for his prediction of 110 for wickets to come true
Mm.
with 10 more deliveries. It is Nimesh, guys, another wicket taker, very economical. We saw him take a wicket, but
Mm.
this game he has not been economical. It has to do with the openers who were very aggressive, but he got one of the wicket as well.
Definitely, but that's the
Maybe we
problem
might
though,
expect
isn't
some
it?
wicket.
We've seen that with the
Yeah.
Rohan Vijayawardena like earlier in the tournament as well. When he
Mhm.
was batting against, I think it was AP11, Kader Wali took him to the
Yeah.
shops in the power plays. I think Wali scored 85 runs in that
Mhm.
game, and bulk of the runs coming through, in bowl like against bowlers like Rohan Vijayawardena, who were quality spinners. But after those, initial power hitters ended up losing their
Mhm.
wickets, he came back, bowled 2 overs, only gave away 3 runs and got 2 wickets. So I think that's something
Yeah.
that we have seen a trend across the competition so far. Spinners who get hit in the power play end up coming back and getting wickets,
Ooh, that could have been a
later on.
wicket, guys. If it was a wicket, my prediction of wicket in one or two would have come true. But very
Unfortunately,
close.
it was going
Very
down leg, I
close.
think. So the batsmen
Yeah.
ended up almost saving themselves there. Um,
But I'm expecting wicket to come very soon. Swaggy's prediction was no wicket before 110, but I
yeah.
think might be a wicket before 110. Maybe I'm not correct, but they are bringing in their best bowlers after Nimesh. I think it might be Manjula's final over, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah.
Then that might put some pressure on them. Manjula has bowled only 3 overs so far, I think so. We have a quick look. Yeah, Manjula had bowled only 3 overs, so he has got one more over left, and Nimesh he has also got one more over left. So if these two bowl back to back before bringing in Ilias, we might expect some wicket. As we speak, that is high up. Oh my God, that was a
That is
catch taken, but
6.
outside
He's
the
taken the
boundary line.
catch, but that's
But
not the player.
outside,
It's the
yeah.
substitute who takes the catch. So there you go. Your prediction of not losing a wicket till they get to 110 is true, Swaggy. So they haven't lost a wicket
Swaggy, yeah.
till the score line that you predicted. I think Swaggy is in good form today. He's getting,
Good
I
form,
think
yeah.
80% of his prediction so far has been true.
Except for the 8 run plus in that over where Manjula came into bowling. Other than that, Swaggy, all of your predictions are coming true. Uh, let's just see if Ilyas comes into attack in the very next over. That is a wide, guys, for Nimesh. Uh, Not the best day for him today. He is one of the best bowlers capable of taking wickets. So far in this competition alone, he had taken about 5 wickets in the
Yeah.
3 games they have played, and the economy is under 7.
Just to
So
let you guys
good.
know as well, if you're watching this match on YouTube with us, this match is streamed live on our website, cricketlaunch.tv. It's free of charge, of course. So if you want to just hop over and watch the game for free, feel free to click the link in the chat box. It's also the pinned comment and it's also in the description. Just to make it easier for you guys, you can watch it for free. It's in HD, ad free as well, and you don't have to sign up or make an account or any thing like that. So it'll be easy for you guys to watch the games. And additionally, just to let you know, it's the fastest stream in the world, guys, for this competition. So nobody in the world has a faster stream than us. So just have a look at maybe clicking on that link and watching the game live with us, and sharing your opinions as well in the chat, like the rest of the guys who have been doing so. It'll make it more interesting for you and for us as well. It's a caught and bowled opportunity, Kritesh, who was hit back at him at real pace, but unfortunately he couldn't hold on to it. And Nimish losing out on a golden opportunity to take another wicket. He's gone for 38 runs in the 3 overs that he's bowled, and only getting the 1 wicket. He could have utilized that again. He said wicket coming before 133. Swaggy could have come before 115 itself. Ends up getting dropped
Could have
by
been a
Nimish.
wicket at 1 or 2 itself, Gokul, but
Yeah.
it was not that close.
Again, just to let you
But
know, Kritesh, the prediction from Pyro 165, our current score prediction for this innings 169. So maybe he was
yeah,
on to something. Maybe Pyro does know what he's talking about. I think it's between Pyro and Swaggy, both of them, predicting 1 or 2 outcomes every few overs, and it's coming true. So we almost have a prediction off going on between the two of them. Better for life. He's playing a very safe game today. He's not making any predictions. He's just fighting with Pyro in the comments. So we'll have to see. There we go. Manjula coming back into the attack. 3 overs so far. Just the 14 runs and getting 2 crucial wickets as well. If
I'm
you're a,
expecting a wicket this over, guys. Come on.
yeah, but if you're a
I'm
batting
expecting
team,
a
you probably want to
wicket.
just see the over through without doing anything stupid. Back to back coming in death overs, says
I think
Swaggy.
he's expecting back-to-back wickets in the death
Yeah,
over
could be. I
from
wouldn't be
Kuwait
surprised.
Swedish.
We'll
Yeah,
just have to wait
definitely.
and see what happens, guys.
Good bowling. They are playing very defensive shot against Manjula. They know they can't take risks, especially against Manjula. Not just Rajesh and Shiraz, it was also the other batter earlier on. He also didn't want to take any risk, especially against Manjula. Madan, sorry, he did not take any risk. He was just rotating strikes, and that is what we are expecting now as well. I don't think this over might go more than 7 runs. It is going to be under 7 runs this over, guys. Second delivery from Manjula. Let's see if our Rajesh can score some runs. Good ball. He just tried very aerial shot. Maybe a 6.
Oh my god,
Might be
it came
6.
over
My
two under
God.
the bat, but he hit it with a lot of power there, Rajesh. And the Arctic CC players just showing why they have so many points in the league so far, because of the quality they have in their batting lineup. Rajesh didn't really get it in the middle of the bat, but doesn't really matter because he's hit it pretty long way, and
Yeah,
ends up getting the maximum reward for it as well. A huge 6 in the end from him.
definitely. Swag asked why Ilya's not coming. As we speak, that's another aerial shot.
This one I
Might
don't
be a
think is
wicket.
connected as
I
well.
think
That's the wicket, Kritesh. It is a wicket. Good catch in the boundary. And just
that
after
is a
getting
good
hit for the
catch.
6, Manjula having his sweet, sweet revenge. So there you go, a wicket falling. Why
Yeah.
Ely is not coming? I think there we go. That's your answer. The wicket's fallen. And
Yeah, I think Swaggy, because Ilyas is their opening bowler and also their bowler who they depend on during the death over. So we might be expecting Ilyas to be bowling the 18th and
Yeah.
20th over, if I'm not
It
wrong.
doesn't really
That is
matter
why
why
they're keeping him safe.
why Ilyas isn't coming because Manjula is there and Manjula is getting you
Yeah.
wickets. So why does it
But
matter?
somehow, even the fielder that could have been a dropped catch that Gokul, he manages to keep it closer. Somehow got the catch. I think that's why Swaggy is also laughing because he knows that could have been a drop,
Yeah,
but
he says
somehow
one more
managed to
coming
take.
before 140. Be very interesting to see if that's the case. But yeah, I
With
can see
Naveen
why.
batting, we might expect a wicket this over also with
Yeah,
Manjula bowling Swaggy. So
maybe not this over
definitely
because they
wickets.
ended up just losing a wicket now. I don't think they probably
Mhm.
want to take any more risks, but you never know. Let's just hope that they don't take any more risks, though, Kritesh.
Definitely. But what is the point, Gokul? Only five more overs left. You are only 121. And
Yeah,
if your score is going to be somewhere closer to 140 or 150, Kuwait Swedish can easily chase it. There is no point in going into the second innings, and it'll be very difficult for them to be defending it. So I'm expecting them to show some intent. But in the same time, wickets might also fall because it is against their best bowlers. So you need to be very careful. And if you are showing some intent, that also comes along with the price of your wicket. So there we go. Oh my God, that's a great bowling effort from Manjula.
yeah.
Back-to-back dot balls. One large delivery left in his
He's
final.
recuperated really well there after
Yeah,
getting hit for
after
the
the
six.
six. Yeah. After the six, I told you guys this over is going to be almost 7 runs.
Yeah.
We are on 7 runs. If this is the dot ball, my prediction comes true.
No,
They
unfortunately, it's a
run between
single.
the wicket.
They almost made sure that they ran so that your prediction doesn't come true.
Doesn't come true. Yeah,
But that
that's it.
innings score still roughly around that 160 mark, which is what Pyro predicted. So we'll have to wait to see if that actually does end up becoming true and if they actually do end up getting to that 165 mark. Today score 150, don't worry, says Swaggy. So a lot of confidence between Swaggy and
And
Pyro there. We have to just
Pyro,
wait
yeah,
and see who is the actual um,
goat of predictions
go to
today.
predictions. Yeah, we'll I think figure out that
Yeah.
today. Better for Life has almost vanished now. I think he's realized that Pyro probably will end up getting this prediction correct. So
Mhm.
Pyro can't say anything back to him as long as he's not here. So really smart work from Better for Life as well. But again, not a lot of people, I guess, watching today Monday evening. Hope your guys' weekend has gotten off to a great start. Um, Obviously nobody really likes Mondays. I actually don't really mind Mondays. It's Sunday nights that hurt me the most. But again, here we go. There is the new bowling option of Sanduruva into the attack. Again, it's very dangerous to have a new bowler at this stage of the game, but he looks like he's
I
off to a
think
great
they
start.
don't want to go with either Yashin, who
Oh,
has
yes.
been pretty expensive, Yashin Patel, and they don't want to even go with Riyash Mohammed. He is definitely one of the most expensive bowlers today. I don't understand why they did not bring Nimesh because he is even though he had given away some runs, he is capable of taking wickets. So
Yeah.
they could have trusted Nimesh.
There we
Actually,
go.
huge
He's
six.
dragged it short, and he can't do that. There's no real turn on his bowling either. He almost just tried to push the ball through. Short ball at good pace against a batsman like Shiraz Ali, who's looked in top form so far in this innings. There's only one result. He takes him straight over his head and deposits him all over the side screen. So that's a massive six for Shiraz Khan. So 21 for him so far in this innings. 129 for 5 is the score in 15.2 overs. Let's have a look to see what could happen again. Just to let you guys know, if you are interested in watching this game live, just click on the link in the chat, guys. You can watch it for free on cricketlaunch.tv. And getting back into the action, another full
Another
length
six.
ball and
Oh, that might
another.
be a wicket, but
I think
drop catch,
he's ended
guys.
up getting
There is a
dropped.
drop catch.
I think he's gone for four in the end. I think we're just waiting for
No,
update.
no, I think he somehow managed to
Yeah,
save the
so
runs,
I think it's
but
just a couple of
uh,
runs.
uh, yeah, dropped the catch. Very unfortunate.
So golden
But good
opportunity to
bowling.
get somebody like Shiraz out there, but unfortunately they ended up throwing away that potential outcome. Unfortunately for
Yeah.
them.
15.4 might be another wicket-taking opportunity. That is a bit aerial shot attempted, but no fielder there, guys. Ends up just a single. So maybe what are your predictions, Swaggy? Do you still think 150 is the mark. They are already 132 and they might quite comfortably cross the 150 mark.
Mm.
Then Pyro's prediction of 160 might come true. On the run prediction, we can see that it is slowly creeping up. It has gone even closer to 170 at this point. Quick running between the wickets might be pushing for two. I'm not quite sure. They end up taking just one there. Sandur was last ball, guys. Who would you want to come in the next over, Gokul? I think it's better they bring in
Yeah, I think a
Ilias.
pacer, yeah, like Elias is probably the right option here.
It's
Uh,
another
that
extra.
should be a wide ball. Yeah, again, he's just trying to get out of that hitting arc of Shiraz because he knows that's dangerous. Probably doesn't want to give another boundary away, but he's giving free runs away instead. Let's have a look to see if that extra ball is going to affect them. It's just, no, it's just a
No, I think
single.
that might be a
It's a dot
dot
ball.
or
Yeah, it's a dot ball.
it is a dot, guys.
Yeah.
So the score after 16 over is 134 for 5. Naveen on 3 runs, whereas Shiraz 24 runs scored in the 12 deliveries he faced. Obviously, one of the best bats so far. And if you're looking for some wicket, it might be Naveen's wicket, guys. He is the one struggling a little bit, unable to score runs. Shiraz, obviously, he scored few boundaries, looks confident. We might be expecting some runs. And if Shiraz stays till the end of the innings, then our expect expected score might be even closer to 170. I think it is Ilyas. Not quite sure who it is. I just have to look there. So if it is Ilyas, everybody is happy. I am happy. Swaggy is happy. But unfortunately, Swaggy, it is Yasin Patel coming into bowling, and we might expect Ilyas to come in the next over, or maybe they might give it to Nimesh. You never know, and bring Ilyas for the last 2 overs.
Yeah, Yashin's the new bowler in again, some left arm spin to continue. Let's have a look. Oh, he
Swaggy
gets a
says,
wicket first ball. No, he
no,
doesn't.
no, no, that is a dot.
Yeah.
So Swaggy says wicket coming this over. So if wicket comes this over, that is another prediction. And also he told us that there is a wicket coming before 140 mark. So that is a big appeal, but I think it is pitching outside the leg stump. So and that is a leg bye, guys. So if wicket comes this over, Swaggy, your prediction of wicket before 140 and also your prediction of wicket this over, both the predictions you're getting right. We'll just have to wait and see. Only runs coming, says Pyro Legion. Since Shiraz is on strike, Pyro Legion's prediction of runs coming might come true. Great turn, guys, from Yasin. Till now, from the spinners,
Yeah.
I do not
In
see
this
this
innings,
level of turn.
definitely.
Yeah,
I agree with you on that. I think we haven't really seen that much turn from the spin
turn.
options so far. But Yasin is getting quite a lot of turn there. Probably the batsman want to take him. Oh, she's beaten him completely. Gone through bat, gone through legs. Hits the wicketkeeper on the pads. So unfortunate for them to not get a wicket. That
Back to
could have
back
been
dots, guys.
could have been a wicket there. But last two balls of Yasin's overs today, he's only given away the 19 runs. Let's have a look to see what he can do. Another dot ball.
Another dot ball, guys. Another dead ball. It has to do with the the amount of turn he's getting. So much turn. It is making it very difficult for Shiraz to even judge it. A little bit of bat involved. If not, that would have been a wicket, I think
Yeah.
so.
So great over. Only the one
Great
run off
turning.
it.
It is pitching outside leg stump and then turning inside. So it is a bit difficult for them to like take risks or even attempt it. They're somehow trying to defend the shots, saving the wickets. Shiraz stays in. So end of 17th over, the score is 135 for 4. Only one run coming in the previous over, guys. Great bowling from Yashin. It is Naveen facing the first delivery of 18th over, and it is from Ilyas. Finally, Swaggy, your bowler is here. You were expecting Ilyas to come in, and here he comes. It is Ilyas. 2 overs, 9 runs, and a wicket. What a number. So, another wicket this over? What do you think, Gokul? Do you think a wicket this over? I think might be a wicket because last 3 overs, both of them, they are trying to score runs, especially Naveen. He was unable to score runs in the 7 deliveries he faced, only getting 3 runs. So he might try to show some intent. If he has some experience and if he's a decent batter, I think if I'm at his, if I'm in his place, I would try to just rotate strike, give it to Shiraz.
Yeah, I agree. The intent is to not
As you
score
speak,
runs.
aerial shot, but nobody is there. It has
He's hit
gone
it.
for four.
Yeah, he's hit it quite straight. So the safest part of the ground to hit straight over the bowler's head, and that's
Yeah,
what he does, and he gets rewarded with the boundary. But I think, Kritesh, the problem here is you cannot really, like, you're in a stage of the game. You're 17th over. You still have five
yeah,
wickets left. You can't
mhm,
really try to rotate strike, regardless of who you
definitely.
are,
You
unless
need
you're
to
like
show
a
some intent.
proper tail end batsman. You need to show a little bit of initiative. You need to try to score some runs. And Naveen's tried it there. Fair play to him. He's tried it. He's gotten rewarded with the boundary, and I think he
Yeah,
should keep that mindset.
yeah, definitely. I think that is what both the batters should think at this point. Gokul, as you mentioned, both of them should try to show some intent. It doesn't matter even if you lose a wicket, you need to show some intent. There is a wide delivery from Ilias, guys.
Yeah,
It's a bit of pressure after Naveen was capable of scoring a boundary. Ilias is getting some pressure. There is a wide. So second delivery from Ilias into his third over. It is Naveen facing Ilias now. The score now is 140 for Swaggy's prediction of innings to come true. They need another 15 runs in the 2.5 overs. But for Pyro's prediction, it might come true, Gokul. That is another aerial shot attempted,
and I think
but
that's is
that
that
is a six.
another.
That is a four, guys. That is a
I
four.
think it's actually six. It's given four, but I had a
It was,
feeling it hit the ropes straight on.
yeah.
But the
I also
umpire
felt the
signaled
same,
it
guys.
as a boundary. Let's have a look to see if they show it in the
It's just
replay.
before the rope, Gokul. I think
It's
it
just
pitched
before,
just
yeah,
before the rope.
just before the rope. But two balls, 9 runs, Kritesh. What an over so far. What a start for Naveen. He's
Yeah.
not taking any prisoners. And I think we're going to hear a lot from Pyro today because he did say 165. But again, everybody said that's way too much. And it looks like they're going to get to that score at this rate. Let's have a look what's going to happen. This
He
ball,
tries with some more aggression, but
yeah.
because of a great Yorker delivery from Ilias, he's unable to get the
But
boundary
Kritesh,
of this
imagine
ball
he's
as well.
hit Ilias for 10
Two
runs and
boundaries.
3 balls, Kritesh.
Yeah.
That's a great start of the over. And Shiraz is the one coming into strike. Usually, when the guy who's hitting you takes a single, you're relieved because you feel like, oh, you know what, at this moment, I've escaped the beating. But I feel like this isn't what you want when you're the bowler to see Shiraz now come on strike because you can imagine Shiraz can probably hit the ball a pretty long way back. Let's have a look to see if he's going to show that aggressive intent. This ball looks like just a single, though. He did try the aggressive shot,
Aggressive shot,
but
yeah.
the bounce basically making it a little difficult for him to get underneath the ball. So far, a really good over for the Artech CC batsman.
Definitely. So for good bowling, good batting from Artech CC. At one point, we thought 150 might be pretty difficult for them, but they ended up not losing any wickets, and that is why we see them somewhere scoring closer to 170 runs. And these two, especially Naveen and Shiraz, Naveen initially was struggling, but somehow managed to stay there without losing his wicket, and now he is delivering what they needed from him. It is one bounce, I think so, that is not given a wide. And it is Shiraz who came in very confident, scoring right from the first delivery. Uh, because of these two, they are able to get to that 160 plus mark, and they might be defending a good total. Because as I mentioned, in the three games Kuwait CC have played so far, they are averaging about 170. And if you are reaching somewhere closer to that point, good chance for you to be defending your score. As we speak, another aerial shot attempted might be a six. That is a fielder there. From the way camera angle showed us, I thought it was gone very
Yeah,
long
definitely.
way.
Even I thought
But
that's probably like a massive six, but unfortunately that wasn't the case. Everybody's still, backing Kuwait Swedish in that win predictor. The 72% likelihood
yeah,
of Kuwait Swedish to win this game. Why do you think that's the case, Kritesh?
because in the three games they have played, constantly they have delivered almost 160 plus runs, and with Arctic CC, they're not good with the bowling, and they are conceding a lot of runs. If you see in the 20 over mark, they are conceding more than 160. So if Artech CC having lost two games, and if they are conceding more, then it might be easy for Kuwait Swedish to be scoring a lot of runs. against Artech CC especially.
Yeah. But
And that's why I
again,
think it is.
really exciting for me to watch the Falcons Champions Cup, especially this Premier Division, Kritesh. We see it from time to time. A lot of big scores get chased down very easily, and sometimes the smaller scores end up getting defended. So you can't really expect what's going to happen at any given moment in this competition. Anything is possible.
Yeah.
Another couple of runs against Nimesh for Naveen. Nimesh again very expensive. He's given away 40 runs so far, Kritesh, and he's still
Yeah.
got 5 balls to go. So he hopefully wants to get at least a couple of wickets before they end up losing. Before they end up finishing his quota for the day. Swaggy says my last prediction.
Two
Last
wickets in the
over,
last 2 overs.
wickets. Or last
I
two
think,
overs.
yeah, as he tells Naveen, I think he has taken all the responsibility on
Yeah.
his bat, and he has given Shiraz some kind of rest, I would say, with the scoring. And Shiraz is just standing in the non-striker, and whereas Naveen is doing the scoring now.
It's a really
It's
good
the
shot.
roles
He's
reversed.
played really well though, Kritesh. Played the least risky shots. We did say the least likelihood of getting out is when you hit the ball straight over the bowler's head. And he's done that
Yeah.
time and time again. I think that's his third boundary when hitting straight. And that's working out in his favor really well. We
Yeah.
thought maybe 145 was a good enough target, sorry, good enough score at the end of the first innings from where they were. And they're already at
Yeah.
153. They still got 9 balls to go.
I
Realistically,
think
9 balls,
170
12
might
runs
be
to hit
coming.
that prediction for Pyro does look very likely now. Again, we have to give him credits. We did say that that's a lot of optimism from him, and he was backing the Arctic CC players. A really good ball
Yeah.
there, a lot of turn for Nimesh. Shiraz having to almost make evasive action to make sure that he doesn't get any outside edges on that ball. But let's have a look to see. Swaggy said 2 wickets in these 2 overs. Obviously, it's very
That is a
likely.
wicket. That's a wicket. That's a wicket, Gokul.
There you go.
As he said,
That's
yeah, he
one
gets a
of
wicket
the
of
two.
Shiraz.
There's just one more wicket to go, Swaggy, and then you would have had another prediction correct.
Prediction come true.
Maybe that
Yeah.
could be the wicket that kills Pyro's prediction, because all of a sudden now he needs
Yeah.
what is it, 12 runs
I
and
think
7 balls.
yeah, I think it is still possible, Gokul, because it is towards the end of this over. Whoever comes in, if they just try to block the shots, then give Naveen the opportunity
Yeah,
to be
I mean,
facing
this
the
is a
next
free hit
over.
ball for whoever who comes in, right?
Yeah,
Because,
yeah, definitely.
they're just gonna swing for it. Just gonna swing as if they have nothing to lose. Farouk is the
Like
new
at this
batsman coming
point,
in.
whoever is coming in, the only point for them is not to rotate strike in the last delivery
Yeah.
and to bring Naveen on strike for the next over. And if they manage to do that, then obviously close to 170 mark is possible, I would say. And
Definitely.
also you need to consider that it is going to be Ilyas bowling the last over, so that is also something you need to be considering, guys. Nimesh, the first 3 overs he was bit expensive, but comes in the last over, comes in the death, managed to take a wicket.
They do what
Unfortunately,
they
they go
probably
for a
didn't want
run.
to do. They get the single, and that means Farouk will be back on strike for the first ball of the last over. One more in next over, says Swaggy Singh. Obviously, with that one more wicket, his predictions of 2 wickets in the last 2 overs will
Might come true.
become true. Again,
You also
very
need to
interesting.
consider it is the Farooq, who is a new batter going to be facing one of the best bowlers, Ilyas. So the possibility of getting a wickets are very
Very
high.
likely, yeah.
Yeah, very likely, Swaggy. So your predictions might come true, Swaggy. You just have to wait and see.
I think, to be fair,
Until
I
and
feel
unless
like
if
all
Farooq.
3 predictions can come true. Like every prediction that is
Yeah,
being made, obviously
definitely.
Pyro with that 165 could come true as well. We just need to
Definitely.
wait and see what happens. Here we go, last over, guys. All of the action undergoing. It's a boundary, Kritesh. Farouk,
That is a
what a
boundary.
shot! Getting
Great
onto
shot. Maybe
his
that's why
knee.
they took a
Exactly,
single there.
exactly. He knows he's able to hit the boundary. He got down to his front foot very early, picked the length very early, and absolutely hooked him on his one leg, one bounce boundary. Great
Definitely.
shot from Farouk. Initially, I thought that he's probably going to try to take a single, but that's not at all what he's attempting. He knew he was. It's almost like a premeditated shot there. He knew that he was
Yeah.
going to, want to go for
Ball
that
in
big
that
shot.
length, and
Yeah.
yeah, he knew where the ball is also going to come. And as we speak, there might be a possible wicket chance. I felt that is a wicket, Gokul. Do you think Is it
I
not?
feel like
I felt it was a wicket there.
I'm not quite sure. I think I actually ended up missing it. Let me just wait for the replay. Could have been a wicket. Yeah, he probably will end up giving away his wicket at this point if he keeps batting like that. But you wouldn't really mind, he's come in, got the boundary. He's
Yeah.
got 5 of 3, and obviously that's a leg by as well. So he's not really wasted
Yeah.
any balls, and he's got the main man Naveen on
On
strike,
strike.
and Naveen potentially looks like he's going to go absolutely berserk in these last 4 balls. Let's just wait and see what happens. It's just a
Another
single.
leg by.
Uh,
Another leg by Gokul.
yeah,
Back to back. Ilyas is
that
going straight
definitely
to the
was
stumps.
not a wicket though. Ilyas looks
This
disappointed.
was a bit high as well.
Yeah, and
It's
it's
a bit
definitely
high.
missing leg stump. It was hitting him on leg stump, definitely missing leg stump.
Yeah, definitely.
So
missing
that
leg
definitely wasn't out, but it doesn't matter.
stump. Yeah.
You're probably happy that it's just a single. 6 runs given away in the 3 balls so far by Ilyas. He probably wants to
And
make sure he
two
doesn't
more deliveries
bowl,
to
he
go
doesn't
in
bowl
the
any
first
extras.
innings, guys.
3 balls to go. Huh? Surely 3 balls to
I
go.
think, yeah, sorry, 3 balls to go. 3 balls to go,
three
guys.
balls
Sorry.
to go, yeah, no worries.
The 3 balls to
Let's have a
go.
look. Can we expect a big shot? Farouk, the man in, he hit him for a 4
Another
boundary.
big shot, guys. Another big shot.
I
But
think that's another boundary, Kritesh. There's no fielder there, and the fielder from the 30-yard circle not
It's a
able to
4.
get there in time. So the top edge working in
There is a
Farouk's
4.
favor. This is a really good cameo from Farouk. All of a sudden, 9 of the 4 balls he's faced. Obviously, 1 leg by as well. 164, Kritesh, just 1 run away from that Pyro prediction of
Pyro's
165.
prediction.
I think
Yeah.
everybody laughed at him for that prediction, and he's just proved again why he's so good at predicting those innings scores. We've seen it, I think, the 3rd or 4th time over the last 6 or 7 days where he's.
I think he is
come up with a-
very good with the innings prediction. Whatever innings prediction he gives,
Yeah.
most of the time it comes true. So, guys, if you're someone in the chat and if you are looking for some predictions or some
Advice.
like advice for the
Yeah.
innings, then please listen to Pyro. And he knows what he's talking about. He
Yeah.
does 2 runs. Very closer. He said 165 and they get to 166, guys.
I think he said over 165,
166 for
didn't
6.
he?
Yeah.
So I think he's probably happy with that prediction there as well, wherever he is.
Definitely.
Doesn't seem to be as active as normal today. Probably just keeping an eye on the scores.
With one more delivery to go. Let's
And if
see
this is a
what
wicket, that
happens.
means our
Swaggy's
main
prediction
man
might come
Swaggy's prediction is also coming true. So we'll have to wait and see if he can get his prediction
Last
true as
ball
well.
to Navi, and sorry, it is to Farouk. Good shot. That is a 4, guys.
Oh
That
my
is
god, what a
nobody.
cameo from
Great
Farouk.
shot.
6 balls. He scored 15 runs. Could have been a 6 as well. Again, he's hit 3 balls where it's been either 1 or 2 bounces and 4. So great finishing from Farouk.
6 balls,
Getting
15 runs. Great.
Very accelerated 15 runs in the end. Obviously, 1 leg by as well in between. So they're going to be really happy with it. 170, maybe 10 runs more than what we initially had them in for from that start prediction of 160. So they're going to be really happy, especially considering that at one point it looked like they're going to struggle to get to 145, 150. They've ended up getting to 170. So really great batting
170,
from
guys. Also,
Navin Raj and
something
Farouk.
you need to see is that even though Artech CC managed to score 170 runs, with a win prediction, they're still at 28.
Yeah.
So that clearly shows the capability of Kuwait Swedish batting
Batting
lineup,
lineup,
and
yeah.
they are pretty aggressive hitters. We can be seeing a lot of boundaries in the second innings, so you don't want to miss it, guys. As players go on a break, and we'll also be taking a short break, and we might be coming before the players are coming in. You guys keep the link ready, keep the match ready. We might be expecting some huge total or like heavy total coming out of power play. Might be very aggressive batting from Kuwait Swedish, and they've also got the leading run scorer in this tournament. So many runs coming in the next 2 innings.
Yeah.
Please stay tuned in, and we'll be back in a
It
couple
looks
of
like
minutes.
it's going to be
Thank you,
very
guys.
exciting second half to this game, guys. So take your well-deserved break, and we will catch you guys soon. Announces Pyro strikes again. That's why I trust him. I think we should all start trusting Pyro a little bit more. Shouldn't we? He's been getting
Definitely,
quite a lot, especially with his innings lines. He's been getting a lot of the predictions correct. Sagi says, like I said, after first innings, I said my winnings. Yeah, I think you've done really well today. Got a lot of your predictions correct as well. So congratulations there, Swaggy, for getting those correct. We will catch you as soon as the action gets underway in the second half of this innings. Of this game for the second innings. I hope you guys enjoyed it so far, and I hope you're having a good Monday as well, a good start to your week, and we'll catch you guys soon.
Hi guys, welcome back to the second innings of this tournament. We almost forgot it is Ravija opening for Kuwait Swedish. Massive, massive hitter. He is capable of scoring centuries in like 40, 30 balls, I would
Yeah,
say. He
we
has
covered
got
one game recently, didn't we, Kritesh? Kuwait Swedish, where he scored 113 runs of just 30 something balls,
37
and Jude
balls.
helped him out as well, scoring I think it
Yeah,
was 27
he scored
runs in quick
27.
succession as well. So Jude also a very capable batsman. We saw that in the second ball of the innings. Obviously, he absolutely smoked Arun Raj over through covers very quickly there. So really exciting start for Kuwait Swedish. We did say that Kuwait Swedish, obviously, even though they ended up giving away quite a few runs, are massive favourites in this game because of their ability to score runs when they bat, and they can score runs so aggressively as well.
So aggressive.
They don't really like to wait on. So I think Swaggy, if you're watching today, this is again one of those games where you want to consider that there's a very high possibility that these batsmen don't lose their wicket in the power play. LBW appeal again. It was
It
something
was a
else in
bit
front of the
high.
wickets, so
Yeah.
not given out. But it's going to be an exciting second half, I'm sure, especially with Ravija and Jude getting it underway.
Guys, you won't believe Ravija is not only delivered in that one particular innings where he scored 113 in 37 balls.
Yeah,
He is capable of delivering it almost every game.
yeah.
Three games they have played so far. First game he scored 65 runs. Second game he scored 113. Third game again he scored 67 runs. So he is in for massive score, guys. He is in. And if he gets going, there is no way nobody can stop him. So Jude, we saw him show some aggression earlier on in the innings as well. He scored a boundary very first over, and it is going to be Ravija on strike if I'm not wrong. And if he does, then my God, with both the batters, it is going to be very high scoring. Jude, in the last game he played, he scored 42 runs. So
Yeah,
obviously, both if
they have
they
so
sit up,
much batting, Kritish, in this team, in this
yeah,
Artech CC team.
yeah.
There we go. Pyro says Ravi is my god. He will make us win. Okay, we have another
What are
left-hand
your
pacer coming into the attack.
what are your
I hope,
predictions
you
for
know what?
the power play?
I think Ravi is going to get out, Kritish. Next
Ravi
ball.
is okay.
I hope you
We
understand what
hope
I'm
you.
doing. I can't say
Yeah,
what
yeah,
it
I know,
is,
I know, I
but
know,
I
I know.
hope.
You are trying to jinx it, so I'm happy for it.
I'm,
Come on, guys. I think Ravija might be out in the next ball. What are your predictions for the power play,
I
guys?
learned
I
from my
think
mistake
definitely
when we
this.
spoke about Kader Wali, Kritesh, and I will avoid
So
that with Ravija, obviously. And I absolutely adore
you can
Ravija.
see how brave he is, just walking out,
Yeah.
trying to take on.
And he's got
There we
so
go. That
much
is a
bottom
boundary.
hand power as well, almost bludgeoning. It's just brute force.
He's just
He
happy
hits
out
it through
there.
covers, and I feel like guys, if they don't get the wicket of Ravija before the end of the power play, you're probably looking at this game finishing in the 15th or 16th over. Mark my words now. If Ravija does not get out before the power play, this game will finish in the 15th or 16th over. It will not go the entire way.
Yeah.
Again, just so that you guys are aware, we are streaming this game live on cricketlaunch.tv. So if you want to just click on the link in the chat, you can watch this game for free in HD. No ads, no sign up, no BS basically. Watch it for free, uninterrupted viewing. It's also the fastest
Yeah.
stream in the world, so you can utilize that as well. But anybody watching this game now on YouTube with us, please try watching it on cricketlaunch.tv because you're going to see two of the most electrifying batsmen in this competition go in hand, trying to chase this massive score down in Ravija and
It
Jude.
is not massive for them, Gokul. You need to consider it is not massive for them.
Yeah,
Imagine Ravija single-handedly he can chase it,
yeah.
and with
I
Jude
mean, to be
beside
fair,
him,
for Ravija,
it is going
nothing
to
is
be
massive realistically. So
yeah,
that's something
definitely.
that we have to acknowledge as well. But I have a cheeky suspicion, Kritesh, this game's gonna go crazy
And
because of a wicket this ball.
as you say, wicket goal. Every time you say wicket, we are expecting a boundary, but somehow the
Good,
fielder
good,
manages
good,
to stop it with his foot.
good. Yeah, good. Ronaldo chop there from the fielder. I don't know why they do that because you could probably just bend down and get it in the
Yeah,
same amount of
much
time.
easier.
Yeah, it's not like it's been hit with that much power that you only have the option to save with your legs. Almost like we've seen a few slide tackles in the field recently that didn't really end up working out for the bowler or the bowling team. So probably they want to avoid that, don't they, Kritesh?
There we go. That's the first six for Ravija.
Oh
Gone
my
long
God.
way.
You
So
cannot
guys,
bowl that. I
if
don't
I
understand
am
what the logic is, Kritesh. Prashant is
if
coming with the angle that he bowls. If you bowl on the leg side as a left arm pacer, the only outcome is you getting absolutely smoked for six. And Ravija,
definitely.
tall batsman, powerful, bottom hand, he just absolutely loves taking them on. I have a feeling
Yeah.
that looking at something around maybe 55 in the power play, maybe more.
I'm gonna go like 63, 64 Gokul for
Oh
the
my
power play.
God, guys! How often do you guys hear Kritesh going so high in the power play in these type of competitions? The answer is
Very high.
never. That basically means that he knows something that we don't. He is expecting a monster innings now from Ravija. We have
Obviously.
Swaggy. Swaggy's back.
Swaggy,
Hello,
come
hello,
on, welcome
Swaggy.
back.
Hope you're enjoying this massive hitting. Really
Ooh,
good
great
comeback.
ball.
Yeah, great
Great
comeback.
bowling from Prashant.
I think any other batsman, you're maybe looking at a wicket. But Ravija, he's not under any pressure. He's just walked off
Definitely.
after blocking a really good Yorker. 18 of the innings so far, a 6 and a 4 in this over. One ball to go, and I have a feeling that this
I'm
ball's going to
expecting
be a
that
wicket.
to be a boundary.
No, no,
I'm expecting a boundary.
it's a wicket
Boundary,
ball, wicket,
boundary,
wicket.
boundary,
Chalo, chalo.
boundary. We go straight shot, straight to
Just
the
a
boundary.
single though,
Oh my
Kritesh.
God.
Good work in the
Get
field.
it back.
I think they're going to run a second run. The poor throw basically means they run a second run. They might actually think about a third as well. No, there's a good backing up there.
Swaggy says a wicket coming before 45. Swaggy,
Yes,
I
yes,
think.
definitely
Swaggy.
wickets coming.
See, honestly, I think you don't know what you're talking about. It is Ravija and Jude out there. Ravija, he can get 40 in an over. I know it is not possible, but he can get it in an over if he thinks. So it is Ravija and Jude, very experienced batters, very aggressive, high scorers so far. Constantly they are performing. It is not like somebody who was performing one game and they've gone off in the other game.
Alan says they'll
These
chase
two
it
bats.
without losing a wicket. I think that's a bit brave. But again, I just feel like they will probably get to a decent score without losing
I
any
would love
wicket.
to see Ravija get to a century today
I actually
as
feel
well.
like
I
there's a
will be very
wicket.
happy.
I think there's a wicket next ball, Kritesh. I have a feeling there's a wicket next ball. But whatever it is, I would strongly recommend you guys watch this game live on cricketlaunch.tv by clicking the link in the chat because 100% it's going to be an exciting match. With these two batting. Let's have a look to see what happened. Jude on strike now.
Ooh,
Was a
he
really
missed it.
good ball from Arun Raj with the angle that he makes. Almost Ben Stokes as he has that little bit of a shape to his bowling. And really well done in the field. Sorry, behind the wickets. That wicketkeeper standing very close. Swaggy says first wicket coming. Let's have a look to see if his predictions will stick around. Daruwan going today in power play, says Swaggy. Again, guys, keep hitting us with your predictions. Swaggy believes the wicket's coming. Anon says there's no wickets coming. I have a feeling that wicket's coming, Kritesh. I hope you understand why I'm saying that.
I understood.
There we go,
understood.
Kritesh. As a boundary
That's
from Jude,
another
two
boundary.
covers, really well played. Gotten back onto the back foot. He realized playing Arun Raj on the front foot is a bit dangerous with the angle that he
Yeah.
creates with his bowling action. Gets on the back foot, plays him really well through covers, middles it, and it's a boundary. And all of a sudden, your prediction of 65 runs in the power play looks like it could come to being the case. They actually might, get 70
Easily.
at this rate.
Easily,
scoring at such
easily.
a
I would say
monster rate.
easily.
24
Easily
of
will
just 13 balls, guys, and they're not wasting any time. Obviously, Swaggy says, "Believe me, I believe you, Swaggy. I believe a wicket is coming. I hope you understand why, Kritesh. I hope you understand why."
Yeah, definitely. Swaggy wicket is coming. We'll just have to wait and
Guys,
see.
what an incredible start to the second innings. 25 of just 15 balls. So great
Guys,
start.
just to let you know, it is Ravija and Jude. Ravija being the high scorer in Premier Cup so far. He has scored almost 100 plus in a game within 37 balls, and he is capable of delivering it almost every day. So you don't want to miss this massive total being chased by Ravija and Jude. Just this partnership. Please click on the link which is pinned in the comment section. It will take you to Cricket Launch TV where you get to watch this game for free.
Yeah.
There we go. Ravija, they've started with the fireworks earlier on, guys.
Yeah.
They are going for it from very first over.
Definitely.
It is Arun Raj, only bowler who is able of like somehow managing to control a little bit. But after this over, nobody can stop them.
But
Nobody
my
can.
word, Hasn't this been an exciting start to the second innings? I don't think anybody wants to miss the opportunity to see the absolute carnage
Yeah.
by Ravija. Furqan says 60 over, 6 over. So I think Kritesh said
6 over, I
65
think.
runs in the
Yeah, almost 60
6
plus
overs.
runs.
I said
I think 60
55,
plus.
and I feel like it's definitely possible that they actually might end up getting 65. I think anything over 55 is probably a very safe prediction at this point, considering the way the game's going. Obviously, massive start. Obviously, you still have so much depth in this batting 11 as well, and I think that's the
Definitely.
part of the game. Shazab says, yeah, real match, yeah, fixing one. I don't think this is fixing because the quality of the cricket, we spoke about this yesterday with Swaggy. It's just such high intensity, high quality batting. If you go through the stats, every game that Kuwait Swedish has played, they've scored big early on, and the reason being Ravi Jude are excellent opening batsmen. If you bowl in the wrong line, they will take you on, and when they do take you on, it's more likely that they're going to end up hitting you for boundaries. And we predicted this in the beginning of the match. We said it at the end of the first innings, and we're saying it again at the beginning of this innings, that if these two are able to stay, till the end of the power play, it'll be an incredible run chase. Habib, again, we spoke about this with Swaggy yesterday. With what logic are you saying it is fixed? I'm genuinely interested because I want to know why you believe this is a fixed match. If you have any genuine reasons other than the fact that you made a prediction and that prediction has gone wrong, I will believe you. But if you have no genuine reasons, no justification, you can't just be saying that, I made 5 predictions, all 5 predictions were wrong, and that because of that the match is fixed. Because I made predictions today. I don't think I got any of my predictions correct because if you remember, Kritesh, I said 145 for that first innings. Pyro said 165, and I was saying that that's never going to be the case. But he got his predictions correct and I got mine wrong. But I'm not going to sit here and say that the match is fixed just because I'm wrong. Again, Mahmood Khan says it's fixed as well. My only question is
maybe your perspective, guys.
Again, my only question is, if you think the game is fixed, why do you watch the game? What's the point of watching a cricket match if it's fixed? A fixed cricket match is the most boring cricket match to watch because you know exactly what's going to happen. You have no idea what was going to happen till the beginning of this innings. We know because we've been covering so many of the Artech CC games and Kuwait Swedish games, so we understand these players. We know how these players, react in certain conditions. This play for bet only 1x better.
I think it's because of the sponsors he's talking about, Gokul, because we see most of the games at this level. We see Dafa Bet as the sponsors.
Yeah, but
so that
Kritesh,
doesn't
once
mean
again,
they're playing for betting.
Before you say this, if that's the case, guys, the Ashes is fixed as well because the Ashes is sponsored by Bet365. So you can't say that. That makes zero sense. Bishwam says, where can I watch the stream? If you want to watch the stream live, just click on the link in the chat. You can watch the stream for free. You don't have to make any accounts. You don't have to pay for anything. It's a fully free stream. It's ad free as well, so no interruptions for you. And it's also the fastest stream in the world, guys. We have the fastest stream in the world for all of the games in the Falcons Champions Trophy here in Kuwait. So if you are trying to keep yourself up to date with the live scores, I strongly recommend you save the link in the chat so you can watch it for free on our website. Shaggy says, wicket coming in second over. Yeah, I think there's a pretty good chance that it's a no ball, guys. It's a no ball.
And it is Ravija facing it.
Oh my God.
That is what you need to
Everybody
see,
in Kuwait, get indoors. You don't want to get hit by a stray Ravija 6. Habib says, Kuwait Falcon always fixed. Totally depends on betting amount. Again, that's your perspective. How do you know what the betting amounts are? And obviously the betting amounts can change between games as well. Again, I'm not a betting person myself. There you go. That's a big shot. One bounce.
That is a 6.
It's gone all the way. It's gone all the way.
It has bounced outside the boundary line, just outside the boundary line, making it enough to get the 6-run mark.
Technically, if the betting is, if a betting company wants to fix the game, realistically, Kuwait Swedish should lose this game because Kuwait Swedish were the favourites to win this game. And I'm sure, again, I'm not a betting person, but if I use logic, if I use math, like some of the people who probably do put money on games do.
Yeah, Kuwait Swedish are 94%.
Back the winning team, right? You don't want to put money on the losing team. And if they're basically trying to match fix and make the underdogs win, then clearly Kuwait Swedish should be losing this game, not winning the game. So again, your logic behind telling why this game is fixed It makes absolutely zero sense. I'm really sorry. I just have a feeling that you're blaming, poor choices that you might have made personally on the game being fixed. We cover a lot of the games in this competition and other competitions as well. Based on what I see, there doesn't really seem any realistic feeling of match fixing. I genuinely would like to know if any of these guys who say that these games are fixed bowl to a Ravija or bowl to a Jude, what's going to happen? I feel like they could probably give away even more runs, right? So
Yeah.
I think it's very unfair
So
to
I
say that.
think we have somebody agreeing with my line for the power play, Gokul.
Yeah.
He says
60 over 6.
60 over, more than
Definitely.
60.
Definitely. The way
Definitely,
it's
more
gone
than
so
60.
far,
Easily
especially
coming,
if there's a
guys. It is
boundary in
easily
this
coming.
ball as well, I think that's definitely going to be possible. So dot ball, a rare dot ball for the bowlers in Artech CC, finishing the game.
So end of
finishing the
fourth over, the score is 41 for no loss.
Hi Deva,
It is
hope you're
Ravisha
doing well.
25.
Hope you're having a really good Monday evening, enjoying some cricket here in the Falcons Champions Trophy. Kuwait Swedish versus Artech CC. Let us know, Deva. Obviously, a lot of guys giving us their predictions. What are your predictions for this game?
Please give us your predictions, because for power play, we are doing predictions for power play as of right now, and everybody is saying, I think he considers that Artec CC might give some tough fight. Definitely, I think because initially we told you that 3 games Kuwait Swedish have played so far, and overall, if you see, they are averaging about 170 runs, and Artec CC managed to get to that 170, so that defending might be a bit easy for them. But you need to consider it is Ravija, who is the danger man,
Oh,
who
there you
can
go.
cause some
There's a
damage.
prediction from Deva there, Kritesh. He says 65 for 1 after 6 overs. You predicted something similar as well. So I think
Yeah.
Deva, I think Kritesh, who's this guy there, for all of the guys joining us now for the first time, he predicted 65 in the power play as well. So it looks like he's going to get his predictions correct, and it looks like you're going to get your prediction correct as well.
But I don't want that wicket, guys. I don't want that wicket. Everybody's predicting a wicket, but I don't see that wicket coming.
I guess Artec CC will give some tough fight. I think obviously Artec CC quality team. We saw that with the batting as well today. They did really well after a really difficult start. Losing a lot of wickets and momentum in that middle over period. They got to 170, which is a lot more than what most people in the chat, including us, had predicted. I think everybody except Pyro predicted that they'll be around that 150, 155 mark at
150,
most.
yeah.
Pyro predicted over 165, and I think he was correct. I think Swaggy as
crazy
well.
things happening.
Looking
If
at that,
Artec CC's tail enders can come and score, easily Kuwait Swedish Ravija can score.
This is 171 for no loss. We did see this in one of their previous games. They were chasing, I think it was about 150. Jude and Ravija ended up putting on a massive partnership. Jude was 113, didn't lose his wicket. Ravija 27 or so and didn't lose his wicket. Mahmood Khan says, I watched one match of this league, 192 target when the second team batting. They made 70 plus in the first 6 overs, and then the batting and last 18th over, total 5 wickets down in 20, but they didn't chase. Again, Mahmood, you got to understand, cricket is a sport, and like any sport, what happens in the beginning of the game doesn't mean that the ending is going to be the same. It's the same in football. You could be Real Madrid yesterday, for example, if you're a football watcher as well. They played against a team like, I think it was Getafe, Celta Vigo. So again, not a big team. Nobody expected Real Madrid, the team filled with great players, to lose the game, and they ended up losing the game, right? And that will happen in sport. Where a team gets off to a great start and ends up not winning. We've seen this in world cricket, we've seen it in World Cup cricket.
2-0 with red card.
Exactly.
There is someone to...
So a lot of football fans as well in the chat by the looks of it. Celta as opponents. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm trying to say. Like you won't always win the games, even if you get off to a great start. A team can score 4 goals in the beginning and end up still losing the game. Arsenal, top of the table in the Premier League, ended up losing to Aston Villa.
Ended up losing the game.
So it's just like you have to understand, just because, let's say this game now, suddenly a bowler comes in, gets a hat-trick, and then they're all of a sudden 47 for 3, and the level of batting that comes in the middle of the innings isn't as good as, Ravija and Jude, they're going to struggle. Is that match fixing? No,
maybe
it's just common sense.
order maybe to add to your point,
Yeah.
Gokul, because Ravija, we know, clearly capable of scoring runs.
Yeah.
He's striking at almost 220 rate,
Yeah.
guys, more than 200
To be
rate.
fair,
So
if
that
Ravi
also
just scored
means,
only 10 runs in 30 balls and gets out,
yeah,
then I can maybe believe that it's match fixing.
yeah,
But it's not easy
yeah.
to hit sixes.
You,
If you play cricket, you probably
yeah.
understand it's not easy to actually score runs very quickly, and these guys are doing it very very easily. Watch out for
Yeah.
your biggest match coming tomorrow. India South Africa first T20. I think that's going to be a crazy game. I feel like both that South African team and the Indian team a lot to prove. Obviously, South Africa want to bounce back after the ODI defeat, and India want to defeat them probably as a whitewash, as a revenge for the Test competition. Obviously, I have a feeling that tomorrow's game, that India South Africa T20 is going to be crazy. I have a feeling though that Dewald Brewis is going to go absolutely mental tomorrow. Maybe even as mental as Ravija is going now. We'll have to just wait and see, guys. Getting back to this game, the score is 47 for no loss. Again, maybe a little bit difficult for them to get to that 65 run mark now. Pritesh, considering only five
Maybe,
balls
yeah.
to go. Naveen,
I think that might be no
that could
ball
be a
plus
potential
six,
no ball.
Gokul.
Yeah. Thank you, Deva. Happy that you're enjoying the commentary. Hope you're enjoying the cricket as well. Could have been a Ravija
Swaggy is
wicket
still
there.
predicting for Ravija's wicket, Gokul.
He's
I
gunning for
don't see that
Ravija.
coming, Swaggy.
He's absolutely
Swaggy,
gunning for
see,
Ravija.
just to let you know, we are expecting him to be scoring century
No,
today.
Kritesh,
He's
I'm
not
expecting
taken
a,
any
I'm
decision.
expecting a Ravija wicket, Kritesh. You know why?
I know,
Exactly.
I know it.
Exactly.
There we go. He is appealing for the no ball there, but they're not convinced. They're not
Yeah,
giving it no
umpire
ball.
doesn't seem
I think,
interested.
yeah. Excited to see you both coming in India. Sri Lanka. Unfortunately, we are not that experienced to be covering such games.
Yeah, we'll
Maybe
let
in the
the
future.
professionals do that. Sunil Gavaskar or Ravi
Yeah.
Shastri cover those games. We're happy for now covering these games. But if you guys keep supporting us the way you guys have been supporting, you never know. We might be covering some international cricket, India versus South Africa, potentially in a few years' time in cricketlounge.tv. Karthik KN says, next fourth ball wicket, sure, 1001%. Everybody is gunning for a wicket here, guys. It's a dot
And
ball.
everybody
the
is
third ball.
hungry for Ravija's wicket, especially. I'm not quite sure. He has got a lot of haters the way he is playing.
I can understand
It's
why
too much
when
hate.
when you're that good,
Yeah,
it
you get a lot of haters.
exactly.
There we go. The fourth ball where Karthikeyan predicted that wicket. I'm expecting it to be a
Thank you,
boundary.
Deva.
I'm expecting it to be a boundary. There we go. We get a boundary there, Gokul. I told you. We get a boundary there.
Guys, who's your favorite commentator in India? I think Kritesh always likes Ravi Shastri. He says he finds Ravi Shastri very entertaining as a
More than Ravi
commentator.
Shastri, Gokul, there is a Tamil commentator. I'm not quite sure if you guys might know him or not. It is RJ Balaji. He keeps you entertaining all the time.
I think my favorite is probably Harsha Bogle. I like Harsha Bogle. He's very calm, composed guy. But my favorite commentator of all time is Danny Morrison, guys. If you remember him, peak IPL 2016, around that period when Kohli was batting in his prime, for example, you would hear Danny Morrison coming and making
That,
his
as you
insane
see,
commentary.
Gokul, Ravija is hitting to his dugout where the players were relaxing.
he's
He
almost
says,
hitting
I am
his
the one
players,
doing the
yeah.
work. You guys can't sleep.
He's like,
you
you
need
guys
to
have to
watch
keep
me
supporting
play."
me. Almost hitting his own teammate there. Everybody's expecting
So,
sixes.
yeah, everybody is expecting six. And Gokul, my prediction of 60 run finally coming true. If
Kohli
he
goes
gets a
on the
boundary
ground.
this
Kohli
over.
goes out of the ground. Harsha Bogle. We've got a lot of Kohli fans in the chat as well. Kumar says, very good commentary, bro. Really happy that you're enjoying the
Thank you,
commentary, Kumar.
Yeah.
We're really having a great time as well, watching some really
Great
top-notch
innings.
batting performance from Ravija and Jude. And obviously, we're very entertained as well when you guys keep giving us your chat and your opinions. Let's go, Ravija hits against Zuri.
Finally, Gokul. Finally, some Ravija fans to support us. Everybody were expecting him to lose his wicket, but finally we have somebody to support
End
us.
of the power
There
play,
you go,
it's
thank
between
you.
you and me, Kritesh. I said 55, you said 65, and it's
Yeah.
somewhere in between.
So
It's
for
just
you
high
guys,
quality hitting.
if you need to predict something, Gokul will come up with a line and I will come up with a line. You need to go in middle of us in order to get a perfect line.
Power play done 60 for 6. You know what? Fair play. Who was it in the chat previously? I think it was. I'm just trying to go through the chat again.
I think it is,
Furqan
Deva.
Abbasi. Fair play, Furqan. He said 60 in 6 overs. So he's spot on there, Furqan. A really good prediction there. Keep giving us your prediction, guys. Some of you getting it absolutely right today. And I think some of you guys are getting a a bit unhappy with Ravija because of the way he's batting.
Kumara Rajasekhar asking who will win. I
Yeah.
think it is Kuwait Swedish, guys. No doubt in that. With
Yeah.
these two, the level
If
of
they lose this game from now, it has to be
yeah,
some great bowling from Artech CC. Obviously, that's still possible as well. This game is nowhere close to being done. There's still 111 runs left in the chase. A big
great turn.
swing attempted by Ravija there.
It is the ball. He expected it to turn a little bit, but there was too much turn on the ball, making him a bit confused that he was unable to judge it properly. But we might be seeing more runs. And also these two guys, how selfish they are. They have not given opportunity to any batter in the team. They have
Could be
these
another
two
boundary
single-handedly
Pritesh.
chasing
Oh,
almost
just
every
saved
game.
in the boundary, so it's just going to be another couple of
Yeah,
runs. Venki
it's
Roy
a good
asks
thing because
who will win as well. I think there's a almost guaranteed chance of Kuwait Swedish winning. If you look at it, if you remove the players, if you remove the competition, just look at the numbers. 62 for 2 in 6.2 overs when they're chasing 170. The mathematical
so we have
stats would point to Kuwait Swedish winning this game comfortably. And we know from a non-mathematical point, they have a really strong batting lineup as well. Oh my God.
that's a
Oh my
massive
God.
six.
I hope you guys are watching the stream right now because he's hit a six that's probably gone so far out of the ground that they definitely have to get a new ball. I hope nobody's walking on the road outside because they probably get
Also,
hit.
Gokul, with these two batsmen in, if I'm an organizer of this game, I would be worried because
Yeah.
so many balls are going to be missing
Yeah.
today. And we have a question
Swaggy
with
asked a
Swaggy.
question, yeah. One question with
One-
logic I asked with you guys. Why always no wicket falling in second innings? The answer
Swaggy,
is
you need to consider
I want,
that
yeah, I just wanted
these
to
two are
check.
very good enough.
Yeah, I don't want you to check the last two games, right? Because obviously the last two games that we spoke about, it involves two really good opening batsmen. Another six from Ravija, guys. It's raining sixes in Kuwait. It's absolutely crazy batting going on right now, guys. Insane batting from these two. But again, I want to get back to that question from you. You're looking at two games where the opening batsmen for those teams are really good, and by chance they ended up being, chasing in that innings. If you look logically, over the last maybe 10, 15, 20 games in this competition, there has been a lot of wickets in the power play. I have seen so many runouts in the power play. We saw one game where there were 3 runouts in the power play.
3 runouts in the
right?
power play.
And we have seen games where teams losing 4 wickets in the power play, 2 wickets in the power play. On average, if you look at stats, again, this is T20 wide, worldwide, any competition you take, on average, there is a likelihood of 2 wickets falling in the power play, right? That's statistically what you would look at. The way that cricket has transformed over the past few years, if you look at the IPL as well, that number has slightly increased to maybe 3 wickets in the power play because of how aggressive most teams approach the power play now in 2020 cricket. But
Yeah,
there are
Swaggy also says
situations-
that it shows that the other team is too weak.
Yeah,
It is
I mean-
not. It doesn't have to do with the other team being weak,
Yeah.
Swaggy. Today, Artech CC, they're definitely capable of scoring
Yeah.
runs as well as they've got better batters. They can control scoring. We saw with Prashant in the earlier on. He is capable of giving some dot balls. You need to consider Ravija and Jude. So far, they've played 3 games, and all 3 games, these two are being selfish. They are doing almost 90% of the scoring for the team. So, if you have such a great opening partnership, it is going to be very difficult for them to be getting wickets. You can also say that, you can also argue when a batter is being very aggressive, the probability of him losing a wicket is also very
Yeah.
high. But with these two, their aggression doesn't come with any risky shots. They are going with some perfect, clean shots, delivering boundaries. So
Exactly.
with these
Imagine
two
Vaibhav
getting the wicket is
Suryavanshi
going to be
with a
very
little
difficult.
bit more experience. So somebody who can hit the
Yeah.
ball a really long way very easily, and you could argue maybe Ravija is a bit too good at this level, but you can argue that in anything. If you watch any Indian domestic cricket, I remember watching, I think it was Bengal T20, I'm not quite sure, where Abhishek Purell was, too good for that level. I don't remember which league it was that, I think it was Baroda or Vidarbha T20 that Jitesh Sharma was playing. He missed a lot of the actual tournament because he was playing for RCB in the IPL. He then, obviously after RCB won the IPL, he ends up going back and joining his team. One game he was batting second down, one game he was batting 7 down. He basically just came and batted whenever his team felt like it because he knew that he can single-handedly make them win. And I was covering the game live, that semi-final, if you remember, Kritesh. He comes out to bat, he ends up scoring 52 of like 20 something balls, like absurd innings. He was batting the way Ravija is batting now, right? He looks like
Yeah.
too good at that level. And then he was batting, and the last over they needed like I don't know, it was like 10 runs or something to win. The non-strike, the on-strike batsman ended up getting out, and then the new batsman ended up missing a couple of balls. He comes to bat, 2 balls, 6 runs to win. He hits the first ball to the fielder. They don't even run for two. He's like, you know what, you can just stay there. I'm going to hit the last ball for a six. And then he hits the last ball for a six, and he just walks off. And he's actually irritated with his non-striker, even though he made his team win after scoring 52 runs. That could be a wicket there. Jude absolutely skies it. Really great effort in the field. But unfortunately, he wasn't able to hold on to it. Probably one of the best efforts of fielding we've ever seen, Kritesh. Diving.
We had, as we were covering Swaggy's few questions, we had some other questions as well from Venkira asking which team will win. And also we had question from, I think it's the same Venkira.
I answered it in the chat though. I just said at this point, most likely it does look like Kuwait Swedish will win.
Easy victory for Kuwait Swedish, guys.
Again, unless something crazy happens, which as much as cricket being a funny game and anything is possible, I just don't see it happening. At least to a degree that they're going to end up losing the game.
Swaggy says, I remember Kohli and Gale coming no wicket. These two are very similar to Kohli and Gale.
You can argue, right? Like Kohli and Gale, they're probably one of the best opening partnerships if they came out to bat. Didn't mean that RCB won every game, right? In the similar sense, these guys might not win every game, but doesn't change the fact that they have an insanely strong opening partnership. Another thing is obviously if you Shagir, I remember you asking why don't the batsmen lose wickets. Imagine if Gujarat Titans in the IPL chase 5 games in a row. There is a pretty good likelihood they don't lose a single wicket in the power play for all 5 games because of how strong Shubman Gill and Sai Sudarshan are. Is that because they're match fixing? No. Is it because they are because the league is not
Is the bowling is weak? No.
Even if they're batting against the team. I remember covering another game. I think it was Mumbai Indians versus Gujarat Titans where there was a little bit of rain interruption. They didn't lose any wickets. They scored at a very, very slow rate. Because there was a potential of rain coming into the game, and they were already ahead of the required rate. It was this year in the IPL at Wankhede, and it was a really heavy rainstorm as well. And they were just scoring at a very slow rate. Again, they were batting against Deepak Chahar, IPL winning bowler. Bumrah, one of the best bowlers of all time in an Indian jersey. Trent Bolt, one of the best T20 bowlers of all time, and they still didn't lose wickets. And that's not because of fixing or because there's like some kind of superstition that any team batting second won't lose wickets in the power play. It just comes down to that the level of quality that those opening batsmen have, and not every team can have that in IPL, and similarly not every team can have that in these kind of competitions. There are teams. There's another big shot attempted by Jude, and that's another 6 just over the fielder.
Also, guys, in this tournament, 4th game for Kuwait Swedish, and Ravija he gets 4th half century today.
So if this happens, right? You look at it in the next game that Ravija plays. If he doesn't get a 50, it's not match fixing. Just because he scored 50, so 4 50s in a row, doesn't mean that the next time he doesn't get a 50, it's match fixing. But what a logical person who goes based off statistics would say is that he has probably a really good chance of scoring more than 30-35 runs because of how easily he's able to score runs every single game. But that doesn't mean that the opposition are weak. It's just that he's a really good player, right? And he knows how to go against certain types of bowling. I personally feel he struggles a little bit more against spinners, but as soon as a pacer comes into the attack, even if it's a medium pacer, because of the momentum on the ball, he just enjoys batting against them. These kind of things, obviously, you only understand if you watch a lot of cricket. Again, see, I said he struggles against spinner. Next ball, he's out. Does that mean I'm some god of predictions? No, I just think about it from like a logical prediction. As soon as I said it, it's come true, which makes me look really good. I could sit and say, guys, as soon as I say something, make the prediction. I said he struggles against spinners. He's gotten out to a spinner the very next ball. Doesn't mean that he's going to get out every single time I say that. So I think you should understand a little bit more about the stats based on the game, and then we can come up to better predictions. One more question, if you don't mind. Why always this local leagues every time?
So it is like this local league, Swaggy, especially they have almost 3 divisions here: gold, silver, and premier. There are so many games. So so many teams playing, and in a country, let's consider India. Let's say maybe we have a lot of better performing batters, but in Kuwait they don't have a lot of better performing batters. That comes down to a number of maybe 30 or 40 good performing players in that league. So in that case, if you put them in two multiple different teams, there's a good chance there might be a team who get like maybe
But,
two
but
or
one
three
more thing
better
I want to
bats.
know
Yeah.
is it really always, one-sided? Because I don't feel it's always one-sided.
Yeah.
We've covered
Today,
almost
today
10
still
games
it is
now.
still it is not one-sided.
Yeah,
With the win prediction, it says Kuwait
yeah,
Swedish or like
I
almost
think
97
we've
percentage.
covered about 10
But
games so far
yeah,
in this competition on YouTube, that is. And I don't
yeah,
think all of those games have been one-sided. I remember so many games where the chasing team, I think there was a game earlier on in the competition. I think it was Freedom Fighters Cochin versus Phoenix Riders. Went
yeah.
very late in the game. Trinity versus Thundercats. I think Trinity hadn't won a game. No, sorry, it was Kashmir 11 versus Afghan Tigers. Kashmir 11 hadn't won a single game till that point, and they ended up chasing the game. Yeah, I remember, was it Shabir? Shabir, who actually came
Yeah,
and played a
yeah, yeah.
clutch
He
innings.
came in. He
There
came
was
in
seven down, and the seven down
down. Yeah,
batsman came and played a clutch innings. So I'm 100% sure it's not every game that's a one-sided game. But let's say you take the World Cup, right? The World Cup is the best of the best, creme de la creme. Top teams playing against each other. But if an India plays against any team that's not Australia or England, it probably is one-sided. If Australia plays against any team, it's probably one-sided. If it's not India or like England, it doesn't mean that Bangladesh is a bad team or Sri Lanka is a bad team or Nepal is a bad team. It just means that there's a pretty difficult, like a pretty huge quality difference between those teams.
Another question from Swaggy. He
Yeah.
says, today match Mumbai versus Odisha. Mumbai fall 1 wicket. What do you say? Is Odisha don't have good bowler? So today now let's consider this match as an example. Do you say Artech CC doesn't have a good bowling lineup? It's just because the batters are so good. It makes it look like the bowlers are not that good enough. But you need to consider, does the batting lineup
Yeah.
who are that great, who can take on any bowler easily. That is what we're seeing today. Maybe very similar. We're not quite sure about the Mumbai versus Odisha game, but if we had covered, we would know that if it was bowler who was weak or maybe batsman, it could be either way. The bowler might be great, or it might be the batters who are capable of taking against
But
every
again,
bowler.
see, you have to also understand, all of a sudden, one team might be in really good form. Like, let me talk
Yeah.
about my personal team, like Kerala, not really known for like the best quality cricket in India, right? When it comes to domestics, but they had a dream year last year, right? They pushed really far deep in Ranji Trophy when nobody expected them. KM Asif, somebody who doesn't even get to play in the IPL because he's basically just like a glorified net bowler for CSK. CSK keep picking him up, or I think he played a couple of years in a couple of other teams. Once in Rajasthan, I think. Once in. I'm not quite sure which other team it was. Might have been like Pune Warriors or whatever. But he's not a bad player, right? But he doesn't get a chance in the IPL. But just because he doesn't play in the IPL, people don't rate him as highly as somebody like Deepak Chahar who does play in the IPL. But he did really well last year. He got a few wickets. And you will see that across competitions. You'll see Jaiswal, opening batsman for India, batting against all of these, insanely big teams, against England in England, against Australia in Australia. But he might struggle a couple of times when he plays
Dude,
domestics
as you
in
see,
India.
as we were talking about, it is not the batters, it is the bowlers.
Yeah.
He gets a wicket, and after getting Jude and Ravija's wicket, maybe Artech CC are back in the game, guys. It is not one-sided.
Yeah.
It was Jude's and Ravija's great partnership so far made it look like it is one-sided game. And as soon as they get Jude and Ravija's wicket, things might change now. Anything might happen. Artech CC might get another few
Yeah.
wickets in a quick moment, and they're definitely back in the
Exactly,
game.
but that's the entire point of sport, right? It's the fact that you can't really expect it. Look, then the same situation with other team. Now, if the pitch is good for bowler in the first innings and then they come to bowl the
Yeah,
pitch,
we saw this in this.
and bowler
You
bounce
don't
back.
need to think about another tournament, Swaggy. In this tournament,
Yeah.
we saw so far first innings, great pitch, easy to bat, good bounce on the pitch. But when you go to the second innings, ball is staying a bit low and too much turn. So that is making
Again,
batsmen
Swaggy,
a
I
bit
just
difficult.
have a question for you this time, right? Because obviously you were talking about Mumbai in your previous message. I'm just looking at like the Syed Mushtaq Trophy now. If you remember, on the 4th of December, so 4 days ago, Kerala, again, nowhere near as good a quality team as Mumbai, played against Mumbai, beat Mumbai. The Kerala beat Mumbai by 15 runs, right? Historic win for Kerala. Sanju Samson scoring 46. Obviously, Sanju Samson realistically the only international level player in that Kerala team, whereas a lot of quality players in that Mumbai team. Sharafuddin 35, Vishnu Vinod 43. Mumbai team having Ayush Matre, opening batsman for CSK, right? Really young, exciting player. Ajinkya Rahane, international player for India. Sarfaraz Khan, Surya Kumar Yadav, Shivam Dubey, right? Like such a quality batting lineup, and they ended up losing the game. This same Kerala team who beat Mumbai, who are table toppers, ended up losing their next two games against Andhra and against Assam, right? Against Andhra, they scored less than 120 runs in the 20 overs they batted. Against Assam, they couldn't even score 119, they scored 101. So Assam and Andhra definitely have a weaker team than Mumbai. Mumbai are table toppers. Kerala beats Mumbai but loses to Andhra and Assam. Is that match fixing? Is that one team having great bowlers and the other not having great bowlers? No, I just feel like when it comes to a cricket match, within those 40 overs, anything is possible. Any team can win. All you need is one really good over, right? If an Afghanistan player in Australia may get a hat trick, no matter how good that Australian team is, they're going to struggle. In a similar sense, Kuwait Swedish was going at a crazy rate till now, but they will struggle to score runs at the same rate. They'll probably be looking at maybe 7-8 runs and over now. Post power play, two new batsmen.
Also, you need to consider these two bats. They've got better stats as well. Very similar to Ravija and the other guy. Sundaruvan, he has got an average of about 35 runs, and Faisal, he has got an average of about 28 runs. So these two are also capable of scoring. It is to do with the pressure being built because of the 2 wickets earlier on. They lost their great opening partnership. 2 wickets back to back. Artech are trying to be back in the game. So they, even though they are capable of scoring, they would not want to take any risks. They're just trying to play safe. That doesn't mean they're not capable of batting.
And the other thing is each batsman has their own strengths, right? So like I told you that Ravija struggles against spinners a little bit more than he does against the pacers. The logic behind that is because he enjoys momentum on the ball and he almost utilizes the pace to score boundaries. Now if Shreyas Iyer obviously is known to have a little bit of difficulty facing the short ball, is batting against somebody like Jofra Archer who has a really quick short ball, he will struggle. But if Rohit Sharma is batting against the same bowler, Jofra Archer, in the same pitch, we all know how good Rohit Sharma is on his back foot, right? He probably won't struggle as much. Is that because the bowlers are weak when Rohit Sharma is batting? No. Is that because the batsman is bad when Shreyas Iyer is batting? No. It's just that certain matchups tend to work out in certain different ways. Dhoni, for example, throughout his career has enjoyed batting against pacers. His IPL statistics, I think in the last 5 overs he bats at about 250 is his strike rate when he bats against pace bowlers. But when he bats against spinners, it's 83. Now, is Dhoni a bad batsman? Depending on who you ask in India, they'll give you different opinions, which obviously they're fair to do so, they're right. But the answer is, depending on the type of bowler you look at, the answer will be widely different. I remember when CSK, I think it was like last year in the IPL, they were chasing, they needed something like 16 runs in the last over, and Dhoni came and hit 3 sixes or something against Hardik Pandya. Whereas if it was a spinner who came on, even if it was a young spinner, I think when Vignesh Puttur was bowling to him, under 19 player, Kerala player, not a lot of international experience, not any international experience, he struggled. But against the mainstay in the Indian team, Hardik Pandya, he absolutely took him to town. What is the difference? The type of matchup that is being made. I'm not saying about fixing if a batter work is scoring runs and making good total, then what the bowler work help him to score. I know, no wicket possible, but they bowl tighter so the run is low. Again, I understand what you're trying to say, bowl tighter. But if you're bowling to somebody like Tim David or Romario Shepherd or Andre Russell, these are the kind of, or Chris Gale, what line do you think you can bowl to them to keep it tight? You can bowl full, they'll hit you. You can bowl short, they'll hit you. You can bowl outside off stump, they can hit you. You can bowl on their pads, they'll hit you, right? Where do you bowl to somebody like that? Again, your base answer is bowl outside off stump, keep it good length. But a good batsman is going to predict that, right? A good batsman knows that that's where you're going to bowl, and they're probably going to try to hit you there as well. Most of the time, if you're a good bowler, you have a lot of variations, right? You can have a slower ball, you can have a quick yorker outside, on the wide line. You can have a really quick short ball as well. Again, if you're that good a player, you can have that many variations. A player playing in the domestic leagues in Kuwait probably won't have as many variations. And I think that's where the quality difference comes into being. And if you're a bowler, I've played quite a lot of cricket in my life. When I bowl the first ball and the first ball gets hit for a six, I can say that, you know what, I have played quite a lot of cricket in this ground. I have a lot of experience. I've taken this batsman's wicket a couple of times. But if that first ball gets absolutely pumped for six, the next time I bowl, even if I want to bowl a
As
good
we
ball,
speak, guys, sorry to cut you, Gokul. There is a wicket of
there you go.
Shardwan,
There you go.
so Sundarwan.
So Naveen getting a
I-
wicket. So the same
Slowly,
bowlers
Artech
getting
is
wickets,
buying.
guys. Exactly. The same bowlers are getting wickets now because they're building in confidence. During 20 overs as a bowler, when you're bowling, your confidence level will keep going up and down. If you get hit for 2 boundaries back to back, you're probably not as confident. Whereas if you beat the batsman a couple of times, you're going to be confident. So it's not about bowling bad balls. I don't think this ball was particularly a good ball. I think the shot was bad. If the batsman tried going over covers with the ball being, outside off stump, full length ball, I think he would have gotten a boundary. I don't even think there's a fielder at extra cover, or at deep covers to stop that from going for a 4. But because he bowled full and the batsman made a rash shot, he wanted to play on the leg side for a ball that's outside off stump by a pretty big margin. He ended up getting a top edge, mistiming it, and he's out, right? That same catch we've seen many times in this competition. So many teams dropping the catch as well, right, Kritesh? So
Yeah, so many drops in this tournament so far.
exactly.
And
But this time they
finally,
take it.
this.
So I think it's more about they try every single time to do the right thing. But if everybody did only the right thing every time they played, they'll probably be playing, international cricket. They wouldn't be playing domestic Kuwaiti league. But for the league standards, I think these two are the top teams. Probably the best bowling lineup versus the best bowling lineup, and the best batting lineup versus the best batting lineup. So that's why this game is so close. That's why even though they got off to a great start, I don't think that
We
it
saw
is
before
one-way traffic.
before Ravicha's wicket, even after Ravicha's wicket, Artex's percentage were like 2%, and after Jude's wicket, it came down to like almost 5%, and they controlled an over very well, giving away only 1 run and also taking a wicket. So slowly they're coming back in the game. Artex is now 19%. But if you ask, after taking like almost 3 wickets earlier on, taking almost all the better batters, are they back in the game? You never know, because till now, these Yasin and Fasil, they did not get any chance to bat because
What are
of
the odds of
Ravija
wicket
and
maiden
Jude.
here, Kritesh? 2 balls away, wicket
Two-
maiden. Imagine,
maybe.
would
That is
anybody
what-
have expected this? According to you, that's why Mumbai Indians win 5 trophy because they have good players. No, I feel like Mumbai Indians wins because they have a really good, consistent. Like, I'm not even a Mumbai Indians fan. I'm a CSK fan, but I have a lot of respect for Mumbai Indians because they have a very positive approach to games. Even if they lose, they don't really care about it. They don't really change from their mindset. They have a set plan at the beginning of the competition, and regardless of how bad it goes in the first 2 or 3 games, they stick to that plan. And a lot of the times you see, once players start getting form, that plan works out. How many times do we see Mumbai Indians having a really bad start to the IPL? They'll be the last team to qualify and they'll go and win the IPL. I think 3 out of the 5 times they won the IPL, they were probably the last team to qualify. But that's because they stick to a very set plan. And you see that with CSK as well. CSK, regardless of what else is going on in the rest of the league, they have a core set of players that they play with. They start the league with a mindset, they finish the league with the same mindset. The problem with cricket a lot of the times is when teams don't win games, they change their plan very quickly. And now they're stuck. Oh, do we go back to the original plan? Do we stay with the current plan? Do we make a new plan? And a lot of times you see the teams, even when they're winning, they keep changing their plans because they feel like something's not right and they end up throwing games away. I've seen that with SRH. I've seen that quite a lot of times with RCB. It's very interesting. If you guys go to RCB and if you look at their plan for this year's IPL, they had a very specific plan. They had a plan for the players they wanted in the auction. They had a plan for the way they wanted the batting lineup, the bowling 11, and they stuck with the plan throughout the league. They had a phase in between. They were losing games and they weren't winning games as easily as they would have wanted to, but they stuck with that plan. And imagine the first year in their history where they didn't panic and they didn't change their plan, they ended up winning the IPL. And that all comes down to confidence and all comes down to strategy. And
Strategy and also the performing consistently. That is what you need basically
Kumar
more than
Rajasekhar
anything.
says, I think this match defending. And I think, to be fair, I feel like Artech CC believe they can win this game. And I feel like they've
if they
shown
get one more
consistency
wicket,
the
maybe
same way I was
if they get
explaining.
Faisal's wicket,
Yeah.
they might expose the middle order. Even though they have got all better batters, they don't have any experience batting in this pitch. That is what you need to consider
Yeah.
because they have not played any game so far for batting for Kuwait Swedish. So it
Ferrari
might be a
man
bit
says
difficult.
fixing star ho gata. Sorry, Gaya. Yeah, so all of the people who were saying that this match is fixed, all of a sudden not really saying anything because of the wickets getting dropped. Another
Yeah.
catch potentially. No, there's no field in the 30-yard circle.
Swag is the
There we
prediction
go,
for tomorrow
Swaggy.
is
That's
coming.
what we
Swag,
want to
come on.
see. We want to see your prediction for tomorrow as well. Please do let us know what your prediction is for tomorrow's game, Swaggy. We'll be very interested
More than
in
happy.
finding out.
Yeah.
Again, everybody else, come on, guys, keep giving us your
Swag,
prediction.
wait, before you give your prediction, so tomorrow it is going to be Stag CC versus Bangladesh, right?
Yeah.
So let's see Stag
Just to
CC
let you
versus
know,
Bangladesh.
Pritesh, we covered
Please.
their game previously as well.
Yeah. So Swaggy, please tell me that it is going to be Bangladesh batting.
Bangladesh Legends won toss
Bowling.
and elected
No,
to bowl.
I would love Bangladesh batting first, guys. Come on, I wanted Bangladesh to bat, Swag. Come on,
Oh,
you
so
can't be
another
doing this.
boundary there. So again, just as Kritish said, Faisal's wicket very important at this moment. He's probably the last of the dangerous batsmen. They still have capable batsmen left in this team in Kuwait Swedish, but he's definitely the last dangerous batsman. And just as Kritish said, how important his wicket is, that is another boundary, guys.
Yeah. If they get this Faisal's wicket, slowly Artech CC might climb up to maybe 30% chance of winning this game.
Yeah, Nimish.
Good bowling back to back from the spinners,
But not from
working
Nimish
out very
though,
well for
because
Faisal.
he just keeps
Yeah.
bowling that length outside leg stump. See, again, that's what I'm saying, Swaggy. That's the prime example of what I was trying to explain to you. He's bowled one bad ball on the leg side, and Faisal took him
Faisal
on,
did
hit him
this
for a
very
4,
well.
right? Now, as a young bowler, he's under pressure. He's then bowled that same ball again. He's gotten hit the same exact way again. Another boundary. Now, he's speaking to his captain. If I am the captain, I'm telling him, it's fine. Stay where you're bowling from. Bowl right arm around. Just make sure you're angling it a little bit more to the off stump, right? Instead, he's changed. He's basically moved away from his game plan. He's changed to right arm over, and he bowls on the off stump. Technically, Faisal could have hit him again, because with the angle that he generates bowling from right across into the middle stump, probably benefits Faisal. If he creates some room on the leg side, he can hit him again. But there you go, another big shot. Just as I said, he's hit him again, and he's hit him on the leg side for 4. Thailand won toss and chose to bowl Swaggy, and Kumar Rajasthekar says super batting. Definitely, this is really
Obviously,
good
super batting from.
Faisal.
He has taken the role of Ravija now, I would say. Role of Ravija and Jude. Going for
Bhutan won the
boundaries.
toss and elected to bowl as well as Swaggy. So we've got to keep a lot of these predictions in mind. So 3 boundaries will be over. But I hope you understood what I was explaining there, Swaggy, because just as I was saying, his captains asked him to change, and he's gotten hit for a boundary again on the leg side. I just feel like that's really poor captaincy. He had a plan, changed the plan immediately for no reason, and ends up getting absolutely smashed. Bokul Mia says India versus South Africa first T20I. Yes, Bokul, we are
definitely.
all excited for that tomorrow. Hopefully, it lives up to the excitement that we are all thinking about, and it's a big, big game. A lot of predictions. I really hope India win the game. I hope a lot of fireworks happens as well. Come on, guys, give us your predictions. What do you think is going to happen in the India-South Africa game as well?
Yeah, come on, guys. Give us a prediction for India-South Africa game. Who do you think will win? I think everybody's going to say India will win.
I actually don't feel like it's going to be a high-scoring game now. I'm looking at the game. It says the game is in Cuttack, and if I remember correctly, Cuttack is not really a high-scoring ground in T20s. Again, it doesn't really matter these days anyway. If you look at that Indian team, right, the squad, it has
think
so
if,
many stacked players. Oh, he's bowled him, Kritish.
That's a
There
wicket.
goes
That is a
Faisal.
wicket. That's a wicket. They take Faisal's wicket, and slowly you can see Artech
my
CC
God.
climbing back in the
Every
leading
time it
percentage.
looks like
And
the
back-to-back.
Kuwait Swedish team is running away with this game, Artech CC fight back. Tomorrow, Vaibhav Suryanshi 50 plus, says Swaggy. Let's hope so. Is he even, I don't, will he even
I think
bat?
my prediction for India would be that if they bat first, they are going to be scoring somewhere
I don't
closer
think,
to
is he in the playing
198.
I don't think Suryavanshi is
I'm
in the
not sure.
playing 11, to be fair.
I'm not quite sure.
I don't think he's in the playing 11. I don't even think he's in the squad. I think it's going to be Abhishek Sharma and Gill opening. I hope Sanju Samson opens tomorrow and Shubman Gill comes 1 down, Surya Kumar Yadav 2 down. Tilak Verma 3 down probably. I think that's the best way for them to go about it.
Yeah.
I think it's very stupid of them to keep moving that top order around, especially in T20s. But that South Africa team are absolutely stacked as well. Hendricks, Miller, Markram, Bosch. Bosch has had a really good ODI campaign. Deval Brewis, my God, it's going to be an exciting game to watch tomorrow. I'm really excited, Kritesh. Are you excited for that game?
Definitely. I think if India bat first, Gokul, my prediction is
Yeah.
that they might get somewhere closer to 198 or
Oh.
197 mark. And if South Africa bat first, they might be in for closer to 180
Yeah.
runs.
So it'll be
180,
harsh for me to
179,
see
181.
cricket, T20 cricket without Rohit Sharma and Kohli. It makes me really upset, but it happens. All of these guys
Yeah,
grow old, and then there's a change
they end
of
up missing.
guard. Yeah, I remember something similar when I was young, and I used to watch players like Sachin Dravid, VVS Lakshman, and obviously when they stopped playing, I was very upset as well. But new players will come. I think Swaggy is a big fan of Suryavanshi, so players like Suryavanshi will come and live up to that expectation as well. Hopefully, India
Yeah.
versus South Africa. The year prediction so far, I think South Africa won toss and elected to bat first. Swaggy. Why win ka India versus South Africa first T20 says Bolmia. Tomorrow Suryavanshi 50 plus again says Swaggy.
So much.
Fudur Pashchim
I
Royals
was a bit.
versus Biratnagar Kings. We don't cover that game unfortunately, so I'm not really
I,
quite sure
I,
of what the outcome of
if
that
if
game will be.
you notice the pattern with the Swaggy's prediction, Gokul, for tomorrow, except for India South Africa game, for every toss, he has predicted that they will win the toss and elect to bowl first.
So let's
Wha-
have a
wha-
look to see if he is
yeah.
correct. Again, Asanka as well can bat. A
Yeah.
lot of pressure on him, and all of a sudden, that scoring rate has come down massively. If it wasn't for the
Yeah,
three boundaries in the
definitely.
previous over, they would have been struggling quite a bit, Kritesh. 119 for 4. I definitely think Artech is pushing the win in their favor.
Slowly coming. I told you, if they get that wicket, they're going to climb up maybe more than 30 percentage in their favor,
There we
and
go.
they
So
are up
it's a
by
women's
38
BBL
percentage now.
prediction there as well. Perth Scorchers women's will win and choose to bowl. Who are you guys supporting in the women's Big Bash? I really want to know because I feel like a lot of guys support whichever team Jemima plays for from time to time. So I want to know what you guys, who you guys support as well.
Yeah, and they bring in Lahiru back after great economical over. He is the threat. If they
Now,
get one more wicket, then might be
now I'm
difficult for
a
them.
I'm a Hobart Hurricanes fan, so I'm always going to be supporting Hobart Hurricanes, both the men's and women's team. Hopefully they can win. Obviously, last year the men's team won the first ever Big Bash in their history. So I'm really happy with Hurricanes. There we go, Swaggy. Swaggy's a Hurricanes
Swaggy is
fan as
also
well.
a Harrier
There we go,
fan.
Swaggy. I always think back to the times of Darcy Short, Ben McDermott, Matthew Wade, and that's when I became a massive Hobart Hurricanes fan. So it's really nice to see another Hurricanes fan. I don't actually see a lot of Hurricanes. Obviously, everybody in our office, Kritesh, end up supporting, I think, Melbourne Stars or Scorchers or Sixers or something like that. But I'm really happy that I finally found a Hurricanes
Somebody
fan.
who is supporting.
There we
I'm
go.
not quite sure what happened there, Gokul. Everybody's taking a break. Maybe drinks break, I'm not quite sure. It's very windy out there, guys.
Oh, it's
Very
rain.
windy. I think
Wow.
maybe it is
My
raining.
God, guys, it's raining in Kuwait. So there's a break in play due to rain. You guys should just definitely keep an eye on the match if it goes live again on the cricketlaunch.tv website. So I put the link in the chat as well if you guys want to just check it out
Yeah.
quickly. So that you can keep yourself up to date in case the game continues once we come back post the rain delay. How often do you see that, Kritesh? Rain in the desert. So we've had a little bit
Rain
of
in Kuwait.
everything. We've had a little bit of
Yeah.
everything today, which is crazy. What we're going to do, guys, we're going to take a little bit of a break because we're not quite sure how long the rain delay is going to be. Hopefully, it isn't that long, and hopefully, we don't lose any overs. What we're going to do is we're going to take a quick break. We'll keep you guys. Or YouTube Guru asks who is winning in DL method. Oh, I'm not quite sure. That's a good question. Let me have
So
a look.
let us have a quick
Because it
look,
depends on are they
guys.
using DLS in the first place.
So I think if they use DLS at this point, it might still be Kuwait Swedish winning the game, Gokul.
Yeah, I think it might be Kuwait Swedish. I think they're just up ahead of the required rate. I don't know
Yeah.
if they're using VJD or DLS though. I think again that's something that we'll probably have to do a quick bit of research, and we'll let you know. Dinesh Gujjar
Dinesh
asks कौन
Gujarati,
जीतेगा.
कौन जीत
I
गए?
still think Kuwait Swedish will win this game. They're in a really good position, but another couple of wickets, and I feel like Artech can win the game as well. So very close game, guys. What I would recommend is again, just as I was telling, I think a few people just joined us in the stream there. Guys, click on the link in the chat. It's the link to the cricketlaunch.tv. If you click on the link, it'll take you to the website where you can watch the game live. I don't think the rain
No,
is
guys, I
heavy.
don't think it is heavy rain. The players are
Yeah.
coming back, so we might have the game starting very soon. I think they are getting it started. So, YouTube Guru, if you want to watch this game live, please click on the link which is in the comment section, Cricket Launch TV. It'll take you to this website where you get to watch this game for free. But there is no rain. They're
Again,
just
just so that you're
acting.
aware, Habib, if you just do a quick Google search, you can see that there is rain today and thunderstorms predicted for tomorrow. Again, I know it's the desert and it doesn't rain probably that much, and I don't think it's heavy rain. But
Yeah.
you can see on the player's jersey there, the wind is picked
Heavy
up a
wind is there.
bit. So it's
So we have
definitely
some
a little bit
question,
of rain.
Shivam Hira asking brothers who is winning this game. As of right now, it is still Kuwait Swedish winning
Yeah.
it. But if Artech CC manage to get maybe one or two wickets,
Yeah.
then they might have the chance of winning this game.
There you go.
Uh,
A single to get us off the mark after the slight rain delay. Again, it was just a couple of minutes, so maybe just a small, rain shower that would have entered the ground. So it's 120 for 4 in the 14 overs
Yeah.
that they've played so far. Current run rate is just below 8.5 runs. Asanka and Yasin batting. Both of these players have the ability to score runs, guys. They have pretty decent stats to back them up at this level. But at the same time, the Artech CC players are really experienced players as well. They have a really good chance of pulling this one back. It just looks like there's going to be a little bit of a weird phase in this game where we won't see a lot of things happening. I don't think for the next couple of overs we're expecting boundaries or we're expecting like ones or twos. I think it's going to be a mix of both. But whatever it is, I just strongly recommend you guys keep an eye on the stream on cricketlaunch.tv. You can click the link in the chat and watch the game for free, guys. Swaggy says wicket is coming through. I have a feeling that for the next couple of overs, you probably aren't looking at wickets. Because both of these batsmen want to make sure that they score runs without losing wickets, and B, it's not the main bowlers bowling. So I think it's going to be a couple of overs where nothing really happens. Let's just wait and see what happens. It could be.
But the spinners are definitely controlling the game so far, Gokul. Lahiru. We saw in the last 4 overs they have bowled. There have been 3 overs where it was just 1 run. So definitely Artech CC are trying their best. And as we speak,
sure.
Artech CC are high with
Yeah.
the win percentage. They have become favorites,
For
guys.
the first time in the second innings, guys, they have gone positive on the
match
prediction. 55% now. I think that
Not
answers.
just during the second innings,
Yeah.
Gokul. From the beginning of the game, this is the first time Artec CC have become
my God,
favorites so
that
far.
is crazy.
As we speak, that is an aerial shot attempted from
Oh my God, that's a
Asaka.
big six.
Huge.
We just said it.
Huge.
Asanka has the stats to back his ability, and that's a
Yeah.
massive, massive six. Shivam says you both
Thanks
are
for
amazing.
the subscription, guys.
Thank you, Shivam. Hope you're enjoying your time as well with us on this Monday evening, and feel free to click the link in the chat and watch the game live. It's ad free. You don't have to make an account to give us any details either. Literally, just click the link and watch the game for free. So I strongly recommend you do that as well. It's the fastest stream in the world. So if you want to make sure your predictions are spot on, that's the best place to go and keep an eye on what the game has to offer. So just so that you guys are aware, the score is 126 for 4 in the 15 overs played so far. Yasin on 5, Asanka on 7. Arun Raj, there we go. The main bowlers are
Arun
coming back
Raj,
into
the
the
main
attack.
man, guys. You need to look after him because in the 3 games they have played so far, Arun Raj have taken 7 wickets, guys.
He did
7
get
wickets.
trashed a lot in the beginning, but I feel like he's
Yeah.
gonna come back and show why he's that experienced key
He
bowler.
was Gokul, you need to consider he was capable
Yeah.
of controlling
Yeah.
Ravija and Jude in the very
Definitely.
first
Swaggy
and
asks,
third
where are
over.
you guys from? We're both from India, and we're watching the game in India as well, and we're giving you our opinion from India as well. Here we go. Arun Raj back into the attack. Yeah,
I guess
the main
expecting
batsman.
wicket might be a wicket with him because he is constantly taking wickets every game he had
Yeah.
played. So today he has not taken any wicket so far. But if he takes a wicket, then definitely he is going to bring Artech CC back in the game. Swaggy still asks India where we are from. I'm from South India, Swaggy.
Yeah.
Both of us are from
Both
South
of us
India.
are from South India. We keep moving around, so we're never really in one place, but we live around the South Indian area. But sometimes Kritish keeps traveling to the north as well. So as of right now, we both are in South India basically.
Yeah. It is Arun Raj. How many runs next over? Aaron asks. Asa Asanka is trying to be aggressive, definitely. So maybe if he faces almost 3 balls,
Yeah,
we might
I
expect
think
almost
maybe
7
it's a
plus
wide
runs.
ball.
That's wide.
So I would say maybe 8, 9, because they still need to score at a pretty decent rate. Karthikeyan says 5. Is he referring to 5 runs next over? I think that's very low.
5 runs maybe.
Because these
Yeah.
guys can definitely still bat. So I think 5 is a bit too low. And obviously you might have a couple of extras or overthrows as well. So you need to keep that in mind. Swaggy says wicket coming. I believe you. I actually feel like there's a good chance as well. I don't think in this over, but I feel like from the next over, there's a good likelihood of a wicket coming. It's a good shot through covers.
Good shot, and
Fielder
a good
stopping
save
it really
from,
well as well. It was
yeah.
hit with some real power there. So good stop from the fielder. Good. Sorry, there was a
Shot
lot of,
attempted from Asanka.
yeah, good shot as well outside off stump. Good cover drive, but unfortunately for him, goes straight to the fielder. Let's have a look. There's 4 balls still left in the over. Anything that goes, for a boundary probably is great for them. If not, they need to get 1s and 2s. There we go, top edge,
Oh, that's
another
high
catch,
up in the
possible.
air.
I don't think there's a fielder
That's a
there.
wicket. That's a
There is
wicket.
fielder
That's a
there.
wicket. That's a wicket.
And there's a
Yeah.
wicket. There you go,
That is a
Swaggy.
wicket.
Swaggy gets another prediction correct. So congratulations, Swaggy, and congratulations everybody else who
Slowly,
said
Artech CC
wicket.
are climbing up, guys. Without you even noticing it,
Kritish,
Artech CC are
Just to let
climbing
you
up.
know, our man
Yeah.
Deepak Meena said wicket low, and Artech CC have responded wicket liya hai. So just as he said wicket is coming, wicket has come. There you go, Deepak. Congratulations on
I told
getting
you,
your
Gopal,
prediction
just
correct as
before
well.
this, Arun Raj coming into bowling attack, I told you he is capable of taking wickets. Almost leading wicket taker for Artech CC. He has taken 7 wickets so far in this tournament. Including this, it is going to be 8 wickets in the 4 games he had played. So almost 2 wickets he is taking. So that means we might expect another wicket from him this game, Gopal.
Yeah, definitely.
Maybe next over we might be expecting a wicket from him. And if he takes that wicket,
Kumar
Artech CC
Rajashekhar
are
is
winning
back
this game.
with his predictions. He's expecting 6s, Kritesh. He has been supporting this Kuwait Swedish team the entire game.
Guys,
and he's
we
been
have
calling
the
for
bowler
6s.
who has been controlling Artech CC. Manjula is coming to batting attack.
Can he control them with the
He
bat,
is-
Kritesh? That's the real
Yeah,
question.
that is the real question. But Kumar Shekhar's prediction of 6s coming soon. If it comes,
Again, just to
then
let you know, Kritesh, I know they have 5 down, and Manjula's basically come down as the 7th batsman, really. 143 games, so good amount of experience. His highest score is 108 in this competition, so definitely a capable batsman. He also has
Yeah.
750s to go along with that 100, and he's got 146s in the competition and 137 fours. So he is definitely a 6-hitter. I think that's why our man Kumara Rajashekharan has come in with the predictions of 6s.
Definitely,
Because
definitely.
he statistically is definitely a big hitter. So my predictions now is that there are some big 6s coming into
6s
play.
coming soon. Yeah, definitely. It might be possible because in this tournament so far, great
Well
great
done.
line from the
Yeah,
bowler.
he
Great
changed his
line.
line
That is
very
why
quickly.
that is why you need Arun Raj in your team. Guys.
Yeah.
Arun Raj, very capable of taking wickets, great economical, great thought process. It's good to see how he quickly changed the mind when he was about to release the ball.
Definitely.
When we were talking about Manjula,
Yeah.
he in this tournament, I mean
Swaggy
this
says
edition
one
so
more
far.
wicket coming, Kritesh. Do you agree with that? Do you feel our man Arun Raj can get a wicket?
I told you, with
Or
Arun
could be
Raj.
it's just chipped over him. It's going to be another
I
single.
told you guys, Arun Raj, in
Yeah.
average, is taking about 2 wickets in every game.
Yeah.
In this game, he has taken only
I mean,
1
somebody
wicket. So
did
that
ask you,
clearly
didn't they,
means.
that will there be another wicket? And you said he is the wicket taker. He is the guy who's going to
Yeah,
get them
yeah.
a wicket. And he's got them a
Definitely,
wicket
definitely.
immediately.
Yeah, I told you before he came in, he is the leading wicket taker for the team, and today he has not taken any wickets, so we might be expecting a wicket this over, and he delivered it. I'm also telling that the next over where Arun Raj bowls,
Yeah.
we might also expect another wicket, and that's why Swaggy is coming in, and he has predicted for a wicket to come soon. But if they lose another wicket, guys, it's going to be Artech CC clearly dominating this game, and if they do, It is going to boost your confidence. Imagine Kuwait Swedish clearly dominating so far in this tournament. If they end up losing this game and if Arctic CC win against Swedish, it is going to boost their confidence too much, and
Deepak
they might
says
be.
wicket low. Pyro says Swedish will win. Trust me, 100% win rate. Uh, yeah, I think regardless of whether they have a 100% win rate in the
Anish,
competition
if you
so
want to
far,
see the
it
game,
doesn't
if you
matter
want
now.
scorecard, please click on the link which is pinned in this comment
Yeah,
section. It'll take you to the
you
match.
can
You
just
can
watch
watch
the
this
game
game for
live. Yeah.
free.
Why do you have to worry
Uh,
about the scorecard when you can just watch the entire game, including the scorecard for free? Next over,
yeah.
2 wickets, says Karthikeyan. So he's backing a lot of support for this Artech CC team all of a sudden. Amam says, art of fixing. Initially, you said they were fixing because the batting team was scoring too many
Too
runs in
much
the
run.
power play. Now you're saying
Yeah.
they're fixing because the bowling team is playing well. I honestly feel like you should just stop watching cricket if that's the case. If you just feel like everything is fixing
Gokul,
because any
there
game
is
is just
a
fixing at that point.
there is a question for you. White
Oh,
shirt.
what is
What
the
is your
prediction?
prediction, Macha?
Um,
Come on, Gokul, come with your
Macha, my
prediction.
prediction is that Kuwait Swedish is going to win this game. And I've said that.
Gokul,
Oh,
that is a wicket,
oh
guys.
no, it's another great catch in the deep. And
Okay,
Yasin goes for
okay,
7.
guys.
And I think, unfortunately, with that wicket, I feel like my prediction has lost. I feel like Artec CC will win this game now.
No,
Um,
no, Gokul, come on, come on, don't lose your hope. I still think
yeah.
it is possible because,
Yashin Patel, 7
uh,
of 13. Youngster, unfortunately, not able to shine for his team. Scorecard shortly says, Anish, again, I will just put the the link in the chat. You can watch the game for free on that link. Swaggy,
Swagger,
is
is
that a
that a
wicket?
wicket?
Yes,
Yes,
it is.
it is a
Swaggy,
wicket. It is a
another
wicket.
prediction
Great
coming true for you.
one-handed catch from him,
So,
Swaggy.
Swaggy, I think we had this conversation yesterday. You are getting all of your predictions correct today. Are you the
Yeah.
one fixing this game? Because if that is the case, I think Ariman and Habib will say that you are the one fixing because you are getting all of your
Yeah.
predictions correct today. But in the same competition, similar game yesterday, you weren't getting any of your predictions correct, right? Nothing to do with fixing. I hope at least now you would have understood. These people still have not understood it. Okay, let's say Ariman says next over all out. He is expecting 4 wickets in the next 10 balls, Kritesh. Let's see how accurate he is. Zuri says don't lose hope for Ravija. Ravija is already out, Zuri, unfortunately. He couldn't
I think
help his team win.
Zuri, the way he is mentioning is that since Ravi just scored so much runs earlier on, these batters have to make up for that and bring the victory
So
just for Ravija.
Rokal asks why don't we update the score after every ball? So unfortunately, the YouTube requirements for showing cricket doesn't support us in showing the match on YouTube. So unfortunately, we can't show the scorecard on YouTube. But you don't have to watch it on YouTube. You can just watch the game live. Literally, if you just click the link in the chat, you can watch the match, including the scorecard, for free live, and it's also the fastest stream in the world. So if you watch it live on cricketlaunch.tv, it'll be faster than anybody updating their scorecard on YouTube. So there's no real point of us updating the scorecard on YouTube when there's already a scorecard that we're updating on
Yeah.
the stream, which is fastest in the world. It doesn't really make sense.
So, in addition to that point, Gokul guys, if we are trying to take the feed from Cricket Launch TV and if you're trying to show it to you on YouTube,
Yeah.
it'll take at least another 3-4 seconds
Yeah.
lag.
We want to
So
make sure
it's
that you
gonna
have the fastest stream in the
first
world.
fastest stream, yeah.
Hence, we
You
have it
get
on
to
our
that
website.
Cricket Launch TV, you get to watch this game for free.
Yeah.
Quick.
Thanks. Don't know that. Sorry, no, I'm just listening. Oh yeah, you can listen to us as well. That's not a problem. There's also commentary for the game on cricketlaunch.tv. So if you want to just keep checking the score once in a while, you can keep that open as well if you want, because they
Yeah.
also have commentary on there. This is more like a YouTube chatting thing, like a watch along more than actual commentary, because we just love discussing all things cricket as well while we watch
Yeah.
the game. But obviously, if you just want commentary for the game, you can go on the website as well. Let's say I said from here Swedish win the match. No more predictions. There we go. Swaggy is predicting
Swaggy is
Swedish win. Arimon
Swedish
and
won.
I think Habib said that it's fixed, and they were backing the bowling team to win, right?
Yeah.
And he said
They've also predicted
all out in the next 6 balls.
Gokul, let's just consider in this over, if Artec CC if they don't get any wickets, we need to consider that there is no fixing at all.
Yeah.
But it is also difficult. It is going to be the best bowler bowling, so if it's a good chance of wicket, but
No, they
if
said
they
all
don't
out, right?
cross,
They said it's fixed.
yeah,
They're
all out.
gonna get
They
all
said
out in
all
the
out.
next over.
No, it's okay. We don't have to consider all out. Let's
But
just say
what is the
they don't
odds,
take any
Ritesh?
wicket.
What are the odds that they actually don't get all out and
Yeah.
the batting team win the game, Swedish win the game? Then they'll say, oh yeah, it's fixed because the bowling team just let the batting team win. So
Yeah.
whatever
So
happens,
anything is
apparently
possible.
it is fixed. Easy chase, says Myrala Wow. Again, 4 wickets left in a chase. They still have quite a bit of work to do. About 34 runs to win.
They need
30
almost
overs.
12 runs every
12
over.
runs. I
Gokul.
don't think it's easy. I think it'll be close. I did say end of the first half, end of the first innings. If you guys
Yeah.
were actually watching the YouTube stream, I did say it's going to be a very close game. But everybody's been saying easy chase. Again, I don't understand how it can be a fixed game when half of the chat is saying it's an easy chase and half of the chat is saying all out is possible. I don't think how both of those things can be true. It's literally not in between at all. It's completely opposite predictions from both the sides. But again, let's just see what is happening. Anon doesn't really seem confident for Swedish. He's saying pray for Swedish there, whereas Myrala Wow is very confident on Swedish. Let's have a look what happens. Prashant coming back into the attack, obviously going for quite a lot of runs in the early overs, 25 runs in the 2 overs.
Guys, just for information, at this stage,
Yeah.
Artech CC were just 4 runs below Swedish's at present line. They were 133 runs, and Kuwait Swedish were 137 end of
Virus is which
17th
team will
over.
win? I think you are backing the batting team, aren't you? I think it's going to be, it's almost like it's favoring
Taj
Artech
Mohammad
CC at this
asks,
moment.
score please. Taj
Oh my
Mohammad,
god,
there
that's
is
a big
comment.
shot. There's a huge 6 from the left-hander Manjula. So he provides with the bat. Sorry, he provides with the ball and then he provides with the bat as well. I think this game is
Yeah,
definitely not
definitely.
over. And I really want to know what the guys who are calling this a fixed match is saying because they said it is definitely going to be all out in this over and it does not look like an all out. Swaggy knows exactly what I'm talking about because he's absolutely right. This game is definitely on. This is a
Easy win for
crazy
Swedish
game,
might
guys.
be.
I feel like
Yeah.
anything is possible from this moment in time. I feel like it's going to be, so it's more like a 40-60 split in Artech CC's favor because they still only need 4 wickets.
After this ball, it is going to change, Gokul. It is
Oh
going
my
to
god,
change,
it's
I
a
told you.
wide ball. It's almost going to be a 50-50 now, Kritesh, if I'm being
Yeah.
honest. Macha, do you know how to make YouTube videos? Could you give me some paid training? Unfortunately, we are not that good to make YouTube, guys. We only made this channel a couple of weeks ago. So I think you'll probably find better people on YouTube who can help you make the channel. But obviously, if you have any questions, we're happy to answer that as well. Karthik says not chase
So guys,
for game.
just to let you know, last few balls with maybe 2 more overs to go, you don't want to miss this crazy game. Very exciting. It is possible on both the sides. Bowling team can defend it, batting team can easily chase it. So you don't want to miss this. Please click on the link which is pinned in the comment section. It will take you to Cricket Launch TV where you get to watch this game even before us maybe because we are trying to concentrate on the chats which is
Yeah.
coming in YouTube. So you get to watch the game before us and you can let us know what has happened. So come on guys.
Rokal says, "Come on, bro, let's learn it together." Again, I'm just learning myself. It's like asking a primary school student, "Can you teach me ABCD?" I'm still getting to the first set of habit of basically learning how to stream. I still don't know how to edit or anything like that either. And that's another big swing. 2 fielders in the boundary, really good fielding in the end to prevent it from going for a 4. It's just going to be a couple of runs. Easy chase here is what Myrala believes. But I like to hear your commentary, says Swaggy. Thank you, Swaggy. Really happy that you guys are enjoying. A few of you said that. I'm really happy that all of you guys are, enjoying the commentary that we have on YouTube and the watch along series.
Thank you so much,
Swaggy
guys.
says Swedish, laughing. Fix hai pura match, all in one cricket. Why is it fixed?
Let's just consider. At one point, almost throughout the innings, it was Kuwait Swedish who were
I just
favorites
wanna
for the
understand
game.
which part of the
Artech
fixing
CC
is
are now
Kritesh.
favorites.
No, I
Now
wanna know,
Kuwait Swedish are
I want to
favorites.
know which part of fixing he is saying. All in one cricket lovers, which team do you think is the game fixed for? Is it fixed for the batting team? Is it fixed for the bowling team? It can't be fixed for both, right? So which team do you think is winning? Because we've already had 2 people say it's fixed for Kuwait Swedish. We have 2 people say it's fixed for Artech CC. I can't understand how a 50-50 split game that's topsy-turvy, every 2 overs it's changing, who's going to win the game, can be fixed. It doesn't make any sense. Because the plan not goes like him. Exactly, Swaggy. He had a plan for the game. He's his plan hasn't worked out, and all of a sudden he thinks it
We
is
have
a
a question from Pavan asking how many balls left. It is
12
12
balls.
balls
12
left,
balls,
and
22
they
runs is
need
the
22
equation.
runs.
Yeah.
So please click on the link which
Yeah,
is
guys,
pinned in the comment
last
section,
12
guys.
balls, I would definitely recommend you guys watch it at least if you can. I know one of them couldn't watch it because he's just listening to the commentary. I think it was Rokal. But everybody else, I would strongly recommend you guys watch it on cricketlaunch.tv. Big shot attempted.
As we speak, that's
There's a fielder in the deep. Is he going to get taken? Nobody's there.
Nobody.
It's just going to be a couple of runs. So 2 runs to get us underway in these in the penultimate over. 20 runs needed off 11 balls.
11
Oh my
deliveries.
God, Kritesh, I feel like
It is getting excited. It is getting excited. But
I'm pretty
you
sure
know
they have a
what?
super
At
over in
this
the
point,
competition, guys. So I think if it is a draw, we probably will have a super over.
now it gets to that 50-50 mark between
Oh
these two
my
teams.
God.
We might
It's-
expect a
it has
wicket,
to be
we might
50-50.
expect a boundary,
Yeah.
we might expect a boundary, and then right after that we
I
might
have a-
expect
I
a
have
wicket.
feeling
Anything
that-
can be
If you know
possible.
what I mean, I have a feeling that a wicket's coming this ball, Kritesh.
That is a dot delivery, guys.
swing
Too
and a
much
miss
pressure
from
being built
Manjula.
up. You don't want to miss this, guys.
My
Come on,
God.
click
I
on the
wouldn't
link.
want to be a
It'll take you
batsman
to.
now.
Yeah.
A lot of pressure on them, I can imagine. And obviously, as a bowler as well, you can't afford any extras. You can't afford any looseness. Foolish man says, Mairala. Yes, boundary coming, says Swaggy. All in one cricket says, yes, this over, game over. So you're saying in the next 4 balls, 20 runs. Let's have a look.
Might be possible, Gokul.
No,
Might
no,
be
no.
possible.
I just
You
need
never
4
know.
boundaries. Let's have a look. Let's have a look.
That is an aerial shot from them. Aerial
It's a
shot.
6.
Might be 6.
No,
That
it's a
is
wicket.
6.
It's a wicket, Kritesh. There's a fielder there. He takes it. It's a wicket.
That's a wicket.
There you go. Maybe he was saying that the bowling team is going to finish the game off in this over. Just Gill says fixing start.
You never know.
Oh my God. Keep it good, guys.
Guys,
Good work.
as we speak,
Thank
it is
you,
getting
Ashish.
even
Thank
more
you.
exciting.
Hope you are
Even
having a
more
really
exciting.
fun Monday evening
Yeah.
watching this insanely close game. Again, there's another person saying fixing start. I can't believe this, Kritesh. I can't answer these
See,
guys anymore.
if you're telling it is fixing, no, it's okay. We don't have to answer it, Google.
Yeah.
Let's just ignore them. And let's concentrate on the game. Let's concentrate on how exciting it is getting. Everybody is saying it is scamming game, losing bets. It's because they're losing the bets, and that's why they're talking about it. We don't have to think about that, guys. If you are genuinely here to watch an exciting cricket, not to think about bets, please click on the link. They need 20 runs of 9 deliveries,
Myra asked for
guys.
score update.
20
The score
runs.
is 157 for 7. This over has been 2-0 and wicket. They have 9
Okay, now
balls
Google
to go, 20 runs to win.
for the rest of the balls,
Yeah.
for the rest of the
Now
deliveries,
it's
we'll
all-
just go
now
with
it's
the
visible to
delivery.
all. Pure fixing,
Yeah.
bro, says MSD.
It's okay, Google.
Oh
Now
my
let's
God.
just
Yeah, yeah.
ignore the comment section.
Yeah,
Let
yeah.
me go. Fourth delivery, another
Another
dot ball.
dot ball, yeah.
Still, they need 20
Sujan.
runs, guys. Still, they need 20 runs. It is Sujan coming into batting. It is Arun Raj bowling his last over. So he is the best bowler. I told you guys, he is in to take 2 wickets, and he has taken the second wicket of this innings. And he is coming to bowl his 5th delivery to Sujan again. Sujan is facing it is Arun going for his 5th delivery. We might be expecting some runs in this 5th delivery. Good shot from Sujan. Aerial delivery, but nobody's there. I think they might be pushing for 2.
Could be another single. I think they're happy
Just a
with the
single
single
then.
because they probably want Nimesh on strike. You don't want to give any more strike to Sujan.
Yeah. With 7 deliveries to go, 19 runs is what required.
I think last
It
over
brings,
is big over, says Swaggy. I definitely agree with you. Something big's going to happen. Obviously, last ball of this over, they probably want a good outcome.
Yeah.
But even a single might be a really good outcome because the last thing you want is to get Sujan on strike. Oh, it's a full toss. It just
full
looks like
toss
it's going to be a
delivery.
single.
I think they might be pushing for 2, guys. We never know. They might be
I
pushing
don't
for
think
2.
they should be going
They
for
just
2.
end up with
I think in the
single.
smart thing there we got Nimesh on
Smart thing to
strike
do.
last over,
Yeah.
guys. Yadav asked, I think a few people asked where we're from. We're all from India. Here, obviously, from South India, we're just talking about it with Swaggy as well earlier in the day. Yadav says Telangana, bro. Let's have a look. Everybody says it's a fixed game again. I don't understand how the game's going into the last over. It's a fixed game.
See, it's just because DAPA Bet are sponsoring it doesn't mean that they are influencing
Yeah, but
the game.
technically, then Ashes is sponsored, Kritesh, because when it happens in England, I think it's Betfair who sponsored the entirety of Lords is sponsored by Betfair. Half of all of the county championship teams are sponsored by betting companies. Most of the Indian domestic.
Okay, come on, go.
sponsored by
It's
betting
fine.
companies.
We don't have to talk about gambling.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah.
just go into the last over,
6
guys.
balls, 18 runs.
6 balls to go, 18 runs.
Oh, it's just
That's
a
a good
single.
delivery, just a single,
Just
guys.
a
So
single.
5 balls, 17 runs required.
Yeah, if you guys want to watch
Uh,
the last overs of this game, guys, please feel free to click the link in the chat and watch the game for free in HD. It's also the fastest stream in the world, so you'll know before
there we
anybody
go.
else knows what happens.
Second delivery of the last
Oh my
over.
God, Kadesh,
That's
it's
a
high in the
shot
air.
attempted high
I
up
don't
in
think
the
he's got it all
air.
the way. Oh,
Might
he's
be a
dropped it.
six. He's dropped
Oh,
it.
he's
Dropped
dropped it.
it.
So all of the people saying fixing for the bowling team will now say fixing for the batting team.
Batting.
2 big hits says Swaggy. Karthikeyan says not possible. Mahmood Khan says fixed league. Mahmood Khan, you were saying it was fixed earlier for the batting team and now they're losing. How is it fixing now?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
As we speak, that is a dot delivery,
Dog
guys.
ball. Yeah.
Third ball. That
Kuwait
is a dot
Swedish
delivery.
wins says Deva. It's going to be very hard. They need 16, 3 boundaries and 3 balls if they want to win this game. India versus South Africa.
3
hopefully win
balls,
tomorrow. I
16
want to know
runs
your prediction.
needed.
I feel like it's going to be a very close game. I feel like if India bat first, India might lose. But if India bat second, I think we'll definitely win the game. There we go. It's going to be another
That's just
single.
another single. So they need 15 runs in the 2 balls, guys. So the game is over
Mahmood,
now
you said I
because
know the
Artech
score
is
will defend. You were supporting the batting team before. You said the batting team is going to win this game easily because the game is fixed. Well, what is this logic? I don't understand. Whichever team is winning, just say that they're fixing the game. Doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
Another single. What do you expect the 7 down batsman to come and hit 3 sixes in a row? RCB Blood says 10 over 100 दबाए मैंने सोचा भी नहीं लगाओ ऐसा opponent team पे. Again, we always said throughout the innings, even when they were hitting a lot of runs, we did say Artech have a really good bowling lineup, and if a couple of
Yeah,
wickets fall,
we
the game
also
will
mentioned
change.
that if they end up taking some wickets,
No worries, Deva.
it might be back in the game.
I'm really happy that you enjoyed. Deva was one of those guys who backed Artech from the beginning, and there
Yeah.
you go. He's happy with his predictions there. Congratulations, Deva. Congratulations, Swaggy. Except for that match winning
thanks, guys.
prediction, I think every other prediction that he made came accurate. Hope you guys had really good luck as well. With your predictions when you guys joined in on cricketlaunch.tv. किसने लगाया था 100 के 100 for 2 के बाद. A few people were backing
That
the
is
bowling team
that is
after
the quality of this
Yeah.
game. We
And
would
somebody
love to
went,
say because
Swaggy, you said it was a one-sided game. This is why I told you there are no one-sided games in cricket unless it's like a big team, playing against the minnow team. In this level, there is no one-sided game, and hopefully, you are able to see that as well after today's game. You said it was one-sided, after the 12th over or something, and you saw the team that you said it was one-sided in favourites for ended up losing the game. Taj Mohammed says, I'm a win. I don't know how you won if you're then saying that it's a fixed game.
Yeah.
Unless you
Saif
want
Gaming is saying मैंने लगाया था 15 के रेट पे 3000 वाह 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 मजा आया. We are
There you
also
go.
very happy for
There you
you.
go, Saf. Happy that your predictions, came true. A few people, I think, Better for Life as well, Zuri, all of these people were, backing the bowling team, even though they were getting absolutely hit, and none of them blamed match fixing for making bad life choices. But again, hope you guys really enjoyed the cricket today. Obviously, a really entertaining game. We did know that this game was going to be, a huge game, crazy game. Really happy for all of the support in the chat, a lot of the subscriptions as well today. Really happy that you guys had a fun time. Hope you guys join us tomorrow for the coverage of the match tomorrow. I think it is Tax CC versus Bangladesh Legends. That's going to be a crazy game to watch as well. Hope you guys have a fun time in the games tomorrow. We're going to sign off with that. And see you guys soon tomorrow as well. Take care.
Yeah, thank you guys.